Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LBLCS. I'm your host this evening, Buggleberry Finn, and I'm joined by somebody who shares a similar sound to the second part of my name, Bear.
Yeah, I'm here as well.
You are here, and we have an exciting game for Bear to be casting and for me to be casting, and I'm talking about both those reasons why. Number one, Papa, would you wait for the Bear facts for 1 minute? Just wait for 1 minute, Popova. I know he's got a list ready, but just Bear is in this league, so we're doing Financial Group A, that league. I believe you guys got a sneak peek into it last night. You're gonna see more of it tonight. Bear's in that league. Bear, how is that league looking in terms of playing in it so far?
Well, the higher alert gentlemen have reached a point of like soul searching. We are down 0-2.
Soul searching. Okay.
So we are looking to make a comeback. We actually play Buttermilk Lifestyle next week. So this will be I'm both casting and getting insight at the same time. And then on top of that, we have ties to Sensei Randal's, who is also in our group and who we also play. I think week 7. And Verja, of course, we have picked up Verja. So and he used to be on Sensei Randal. So it's weird ties to both. I'm excited for both of these.
Yeah,
matchup.
it's going to be a pretty fun game. Now, I've played with every single person on the side of Sensei Randall's before, whether it is just from playing ranked flex with them or playing an entire season. I played a bunch of seasons with a lot of players on Sensei Randall, so I know so much about their picks. I'll have pretty good insider knowledge, but I will try to keep my mouth shut as much as I need to here, because I know that I'm going to be I'm going to be a problem when they're drafting. So I'm going to want to draft with them and for them. I've won the league twice. I've won Executive League with Mighty Fool and Drox. I've won Economy with them as well. So I know them pretty well. Those were multiple seasons apart. And in reverse order than I spoke about them. But I'm pretty excited for this one. I hope they get stomped, because I don't want them to succeed without me. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, so I'm in the boat of rooting for Buttermilk Lifestyle right now. That's where my schmeckles are gonna go every single game.
See, I love Buttermilk Lifestyle. They're a great group of people.
This is Vegas
all
team,
for
right?
it. Yep, Vegas team.
Yeah.
Vegas does coach this team. So I'm very excited to watch them. And then of course I have, my heart is out there for Slothman, as we did grow close my first split in here where I beat him in finals. So I love Slothman. He's like, I don't know, top 15 at least.
Just dear to your heart.
Yeah. Super close.
Yeah. Don't let the name fool you. He doesn't actually move his fingers that slow. He's pretty good at the game. I'm gonna be rooting for. Yeah, I'm gonna hashtag got milk all night. I want to be really clear about that. But I do want to give Sensei Randall's a really big shout out. This is the only team that still exists since season 1 of the LBLCS. Season 1, so like early 2019, we're talking 5 years ago. They were a team in the very first tournament of the LBLCS, and they are still a team, and that is just absolute commitment. The people have changed on them. Old No Name has been a staple. He was on every single team except for one. Slothman is a staple. He's been on so many of the teams. I was checking out the rosters, and they have so many returning players. They have players that played on Sensei Randall's from seasons 1 to 4 that then stopped playing the game and now are back for season 12. So I'm very excited about this roster if they ever have like a nostalgia game for the fans of Sensei Randall's. It's very fun.
That is insane. I love that. It's like when you play 2K or Madden and you do like the all-star teams.
Yes.
Where it's like the 85 Lakers or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what we're watching right now.
Yeah, it's a flashback to the good old days. And they have to face but Buttermilk Lifestyle, new team this year, but not new players totally. Like, you'll be marked in the mid lane there. Really big OG players, been here for multiple seasons, used to play on a team with Dizzy Dave, like, is a really great player that people will know as soon as they see that name. And you got it, Zodiac. Here I go. And Bear, why don't you do your bear fact for Popoba? I think he's still waiting in the chat for you.
Okay, so I actually switched this up while you do your 10 seconds. I actually switched this up from actual bear facts to just facts about myself. So Popoba, your fact about myself, and my fact to you is that I actually have, if you haven't checked out pet pictures in the LBLCS chat, I actually have a cat and a dog. My cat's name is Samuel. He's an orange cat, and then my dog's name is Brody. He is a German Shepherd Beagle. So that is your bear fact. Your fact about me.
I love
Wow,
that you
Buggle.
can
Yep.
juggle back and forth between facts about real bears and facts about you, Bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
we're
Egg
already
Robert needs
getting
another.
one.
He was trying to learn more about you over here.
Now I have to think about myself. I have to dig deep.
Can I ask a question? Can I maybe like
yeah.
help get us there?
Yeah.
How many
sure.
speeding tickets have you gotten?
That's not actually. I'm actually a terrible driver, so this is very funny. I think I've. Let me. So I'll extend this. I'll extend this question a little bit.
Yep.
I have gotten like probably 4 or 5 speeding tickets.
How many have you had to pay for?
All of them. All of them.
Okay. Did you ever fight any, or it's like, nah, yeah, you got me?
No, yeah, I'm telling you, like 20 over is like what.
Oh
we're
my goodness,
I'm surprised I still have a license. And then on top of that, I've also wrecked 2 cars. One I flipped in a ditch, and the other one I read.
How many of these car accidents were in Europe versus America?
All of them were in America.
Okay.
All of them. Do we have Link?
We do have Link, and I will share it to you if you don't have. I might have been like before you were actually in here. They have actually just started up the draft.
Okay, perfect. I'm very excited for this draft.
Me too. We know I got to keep my mouth shut like I was talking about because I know a lot about what I think is going to go down. And whoever Sensei Randal's played first week, if they're in this chat, also know that there's going to be some weird picks coming out. Get ready for commercial energy in financial.
This is like the benefit of the records not working right now, right? Champions, all the champions are still on the table.
Yep. Buy taken away, more taken away.
Some pretty standard bans. I feel like this is leaning towards a pick that I think I can't give away yet, but this is like the perfect bans for a certain champion that I do enjoy.
Yeah, we're going to be as quiet as we can. Let's talk about Buttermilk lifestyles, possibilities of picking different things.
So,
I see the Egg Robber's in here. Egg Robber, what are you going to pick? Why don't you tell us ahead of time so we look like we can predict draft?
They actually did ban away his Mordekaiser. That was a champion I noted that he plays. He likes to play those juggernauts and kind of supporty champions as well. So
I would like it if he just played Snake champions to like fit in with the Egg Robber vibe of the name. Like just Cass. Like just Cass. Oh, he plays top. The Egg Robber.
What? We could get like Cass. Surely there's another Snake champion.
Oh, yeah. You could be like Seraphine going to be locked in first here. That's a really solid flex that could go 3 spots really comfortably.
Yeah. I actually am I'm beginning to hate playing against Seraphine more and more as I go deeper into the financial hole. I think that champion is so annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Good joke in there, Ram Cannon. Solid. Also, tonight's stream is for somebody named Matt. If there's anyone named Matt in the LBLCS, this stream's for you. And if there's none, then this stream's for nobody.
Yep. See you later. See you, Matt. Whoever you are. Jarvan Jinx, or we're starting with the J champions. Will it continue? That's all I'm saying.
If they do a 5J comp, I'm a freak out. I'm expecting Janna next from them.
I know it'd go crazy.
Buttermilk Lifestyle is a 1-letter comp.
I don't even know what. Now I'm thinking Jace. They could go Jace.
They could go Jace, Janna. They already have Jinx and Jarvan. Senna gonna be hovered right here. Still really unclear what it looks like they're gonna be going to do. I would expect Senna on the Mighty Fool, but it could be on Drox as well.
The Senna Seraphine is like a super like power pick right now.
Yeah.
Especially like the I just think it's super like it's super annoying and it's like at a super high win rate. I know that.
Don't
Ooh,
talk. Don't talk, Bear. Keep your
I'm
mouth
so
shut.
well, you know me.
We know.
We know you know me. You know me. Everybody knows I love Cassante.
True.
So I am super excited. And I'm still looking for this J champion. Hold on, don't ruin the dream yet.
Yeah, if they lock in another J champion, I would expect J champion bans.
Oh, Jax,
Jax, Janna, Jace right here would be a full J comp.
It's also full AD, and it's ruined, just straight up.
Oh my god.
We are gonna get the Shen. It is gonna go top. That is an egg robber. He does like playing that. It also could be really good for this Jinx peel. Just kind of like split pushing and then just TPing right to fights onto the Jinx if they need the help. So.
Dude, the fifth says Shen with the J in there. Trying to make it count.
Yeah,
trying to make it count for the comps.
Perfect.
Nocturne being taken away. That's another jungler that old no name plays. So we see the Viego Nocturne. Some focus on that. Malzahar gonna be banned away. I was gonna say, I didn't want to say it earlier too, but Malzahar is one of those picks that like if You'll Be Marked gets it, the game gets 3 times harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, and that's like already is that accounting for the fact that he's playing Malzahar and it's already 3 times harder?
Yeah.
So it's like 9 times harder.
It's 9 times harder
because he's on it. Yep.
The hunk is Drox, and it's not close. I totally agree. Amumu going to be banned away here. So really heavy focus on the old no name. We're going to talk about that in just 2 seconds here. I don't know what they're going to be looking for in the mid lane here because they know they don't have Prio. I would think they hold it for a full counter. I think they're going to give You'll Be Marked the full counter. So I would expect another mid lane ban here, and it is going to be
is a really good takeaway. I'll also mention something very funny at the afterwards as well, on top of what we already have.
Right. Hoodie Jep, thank you for the follow, by the way. Also, Goblinlo that followed last night. I really like your name, and I don't know if you're here right now, but if you happen to be sitting in chat, Mr. Goblin Man, really respect it. I really respect your goblinality. I
love the Jodalus pick. Jodalus pick is going crazy right now.
Jodalus, yeah, still all J champs. Jen, Jodalus.
No, but seriously, Jodalus is a really good pick in the Senna Seraphine. Senna does have, I think, the lowest health bar out of any champion in the game. I could be fact checked on that. It is going to be the Gwen.
The big pickup here for Dr. Shrouds. Super annoying for them to deal with too.
Yeah. Well, that could be jungle.
That's true.
Or mid lane, yeah. That could be.
I know where all these champions are going right now.
Oh, I mean, I do too.
I know you know. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut as much as I can. Dragon Slayer Luke, who is my grandma, says, my grandson keeps saying Bogos Binted. Should I be worried? No, Bogos Binted is dope. Bogos Binted.
Agreed. We are going to get this Galio pickup. I really like the comp from Sensei Randal so far. Or just in general. I don't know why I said so far. It's already done. But
it is finished right now, and it is a very interesting comp.
I'm so excited.
This is when Shen is like talking to his team. He's like, guys, what's going on? Wait, who am I up against top?
Talia is also a good pickup into the... Actually, that's actually a really good pickup.
Yeah, it's going to really disable that Galio. It's going to disable that Galio a lot. It's going to allow for roams. You have the double global ultimates out of Shen Talia right here. This is a well-drafted composition. Both teams have things they want to do, and Buttermilk Lifestyle can show up really fast, and Galio can show up. Like, this is going to be an explosive around team fights.
I know. It's like the Avengers. That's why I like to call it like these type of comps where it's like things are teleporting and flying in from different parts. It's just the Avengers comp. So
it's going to be pretty massive when they just all show up at the same place at the same time. Don't be fooled when you see one in one spot.
So when do we get to talk about this?
So we can talk about it right now because they're about to lock it in and pick it. And we could be wrong still. Technically, we could be wrong.
Do we want to be wrong or do we want to just like...
So we're pretty sure we know it's Cassante jungle, but we don't know 100% sure. They're gonna move into pick ban right now.
we're like, what are we, Buggle? Like 75% sure?
I'd say I'm 90%. I'm 90% sure.
90.
There's just a
90%
1 in
sure.
10 is Gwen jungle. I don't think it is. It's Cassante jungle. I've seen it before. Played with it before.
It's in the match histories. I was very. If you see my notes, it's literally his name, the champions he plays, Cassante, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. So we're almost positive.
I'm just going to show you guys the full comps right now for a couple seconds. I'm going to switch back over because I am going to make the Schmeckle betting live, and I want people to make accurate predictions based on what they're seeing for their comps. But then I'm going to switch it back over so you can see where they're locked in once they are.
I know you're taking Buttermilk Lifestyle because
I don't want my X team to succeed without me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, at least my bot laners.
I am getting a bear fact right now.
Go ahead. You need help?
Bear fact, I have no idea. Yes, I do need help.
Okay. Name all of the oceans you've been inside of.
Atlantic, Pacific, Indian?
Okay, that's.
I think
you got a lot of oceans in there. That's not bad.
That's
bud.
3. What is that? 3 of? I don't know how many oceans there are. Is it 7? 6?
Guys, come back next stream. We're gonna find out how many oceans there are. Don't ever leave here empty-handed.
Since you guys cannot see it right now, it is Cassante jungle, Gwen top. There's no way there's just only 4. There's definitely more.
Yeah, no, you're right, bud.
There's no way it's 4 oceans.
No. There's Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and the Arctic. I guess there's the Southern Ocean. That's not real, right?
Yeah, there's okay. So 5. I'm getting 5.
How about large? Have you been in any seas? Been in a sea?
I've
been in the Mediterranean Sea. Oh, nice.
I have as well.
Good work. Good sea, by the way.
Right?
I give it an A.
Yeah.
I think it's a good sea.
I give it it's up there on C's.
Yeah. One of the good C's. Sensei Randal's a lot of bet on them already. I tend to put my schmeckles in on Buttermilk entirely.
Oh, the fact I was gonna say is that like I just want to like think of Vega right now as he's drafting for he's drafting with Buttermilk.
Yeah.
He sits there and he sees the Cassante pick. He's like, oh, we'll just lock Shen, and then he's gonna get into the game. It happens, and it's like, oh, it's actually just Cassante. We are getting a restart on the lobby.
That feels bad when you're the last person. Amazing. Guys, this is the low budget LCS. You should be expecting things exactly like this here.
Exactly.
Kyoshin, thank you so much for the Prime sub.
Let me see if I need to sub.
Hype trains.
No.
Hype trains are rolling.
I'm good. Mine's the 11th of March.
So you've been in half the oceans, by the way. Actually, three fifths. 3/5 is pretty high. There's not a lot of people that are like, I've dunked myself in every ocean.
Yeah, that's true. Was I a child when I went to the Indian Ocean? I'm almost positive. I don't remember it, but I think I did.
Were you in? Where were you? I guess what country were you in?
That's a great question.
Or do you just straight up swim there and back?
No, yeah. I actually went through the Red Sea.
Yeah, not a bad choice. Good exercise. Swimming's great.
Can I name all the Great Lakes? I think so. So it's Holmes, right? So it's Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior, and then is it Holmes? Is that all of them? Is there just 5, right?
Yeah, there's 5. The Great Lakes, there's 5 of them.
Yeah, so I just got them. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. You're welcome. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty good, dude.
Someone called me a geography major. I don't know.
not not a words major though. Just a geography major.
Not a words
Never
major.
underestimate the power of the Scouts Code.
19 steps, gifting a 1-tier sub to RK Waterski 99, who did say earlier, "Let's go, Sensei Randals." Big Sensei Randals fan. But on my team, by the way, RK Waterski there. Hype train.
Hype train. I love it.
What do you think's gonna happen? Who's gonna win this game? We've seen them draft multiple times.
I think for the conversation, because you're cheering for Buttermilk,
Never
I will cheer for
underestimate
Sensei
the
Randals.
power
I'll be
of
the one to do
Scouts
it.
Code.
Cool.
And Kyoshin gifting another tier sub to Dove Deodorant.
Dove Deodorant,
Shout out.
yeah. Interesting because like that's. Are you getting paid to have that as your Twitch handle? And if not, are you getting like you should at least be getting free Dove Deodorant? Have you tried? I think you should go for it.
Do you know how like people will like get on a platform and just like steal creators' names, so they have to pay them for it?
Smart. Is this the ruse?
Yeah, that's like a thing people do. Like
We tried
it was
that
a
with the
big
LCS, but it was already taken, so we went with the low budget LCS.
Like people would get on to TikTok like really early before colleges got on, and they
Yeah.
would just take the whole tag, like Duke University or Duke, and they would be like holding it hostage for $200,000.
It's kind of amusing.
It's
Is that what you're
genius.
doing with Dove? Is Dove Deodorant gonna start streaming? It's hard to do an odor stream. It's like the one thing you can't really do in streaming. The odor.
Yeah, that would be insane. Could you imagine if you just like, it could like, you sat in there and it was like, oh, this is waterfall something, and you just automatically smelled it through your computer.
Yeah, that would start
That'd be
freaking me
insane.
out. I don't know if I'd be
That would
comfortable with
be
technology
scary.
at that point. If it had the ability to replicate any smell, I'd get real freaky with it. Thank you so much, Kyoshin, though, by the way. That was a nice little toast and cute message. And for that, I'll do a free 10.
Holy smokes, he's doing a free 10. All right, we are going to get into game here. I have no idea what to expect. Like Buggle said, these people on the left side obviously have been here a while, and on the right side are newcomers-ish with You'll Be Marked, but I'm gonna admit, I thought it was You'll Be Marsed. I had no idea it was marked.
True.
You could have paid me.
You did say that. We
You could
were
have.
talking.
I was baffled, to be honest with you.
I'm a big fan of a lot of these players here, so I'm expecting a pretty bloody game. And I'm also expecting it because we talked about, like, they both are running that Avengers comp. All of them can show up all of a sudden, right? Gwen's likely going to have teleport. Gallia's going to have TP and his ultimate. Shen's going to have the same. And Talia can show up on a dime. So when I'm looking at these comps, I also am looking at what do their ultimates do other than get them there. Well, Seraphine, Senna, and Gwen all shoot like a beam of damage in the same direction. If they can connect with Seraphine first in these fights, this is game one. If they can connect with those ults, they're going to blow them up. But I think J4 just straight up is going to have more early prio in the jungle for certain things. So whatever that team wants, they're going to be able to get more of early, whether that's the grubs or whether that's the dragons. We'll see.
Yeah, I think later on, if it's like, if the Kalia, why can't I think of names? Buttermilk. If Buttermilk Lifestyle gets past like the straight burst and the ultimates of Sensei Randals, it could flip completely. Because I do feel like the team fight on Buttermilk's side is a little bit better in that sense.
Yeah.
But it is going to come down to that, like, can they dodge the ultimates? Can they, like, play the fights a little bit slower?
Yeah, so I'm looking at two people to set it off for Buttermilk here. I'm looking at the Jarvan. I'm looking at the Nautilus, because the Nautilus does have a lot of agency in this bot lane to take control. The first to level 2 is going to matter a lot for both of these guys. And also, like, if Nautilus can get a couple hooks in a row before Seraphine comes online in that like level 4, level 5 stage where she starts to get super annoying and pestering you all of the time, Jinx is going to be in a super healthy spot for these fights, and they are going to need Jinx so badly to cut through Galio Cassante.
I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm like bouncing up and down right now. Kicking my feet. Can't wait for us to get into this game.
Yeah, just a minute left, and a lot of people, 82%, 88K schmeckles were put on Sensei Randals. Only 19.3K put on Buttermilk Lifestyle. And let me tell you, I'm part of that. So I could get a big payout. And I'm in charge of the betting, so I could just give it to myself. I want to be clear about that and upfront ahead of time.
I actually didn't put any schmeckles on because I'm not paying attention clearly. But I've actually have gone like pretty much bankrupt when it comes to schmeckles. I'm only at
another friend.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the follow. Rooster2G and Big. I call you Big Giver. I know you got an R in your name. I'll call you that. That's your name now. Welcome to the LBLCS.
Barracks also just gave me a bear fact. And I am still not prepared. I need to
hang on tight, fam.
We'll get it fixed over. But as that's happening, I will give you a bear fact about myself. Let's think here. So my favorite.
Okay.
There's gotta be something. My favorites.
There's a lot of things: foods, colors, cars, thoughts.
I did a lot of this. The thing is, I did a lot of this in the past stream. A lot of my favorites because I did it then too. But I'll do my favorite music. My favorite. That's actually that probably is the hardest question possible.
What question?
the hardest music. Or
the hardest music. What is the hardest music according to you?
Hardest music?
Yeah. Polyrhythmic jazz is the hardest music for me.
Polyrhythmic jazz. There you go. I'll give my number one song of this week. I guess you could say my favorite song of the week is Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. That is what I'm listening to.
That's interesting.
Yep.
I like that. It's interesting. A lot of pings coming out already from these guys. By the way, Rooster2G is going to go by Chieftain from now on. So we're going to call, they talk in chat, Chieftain. Nothing else, just Chieftain. Okay? That's for everybody in chat. That's not just for me and Bear. Right? Better listen to
I 100% understand the old name thing. Like my old name used to be Cake King, CAK3KING. And I changed it to Bear when I got into the LBLCS. So
that's Lord Chieftain in the chat, dog. Oh my god, the god Draven mid laner? Is that
the Draven Jin player?
The Draven freak of nature that exists in the realms of the LBLCS. If I ever see him queuing up, I stop my queue just in case. I don't want the smoke, you know? Both junglers going to be starting up on their red buffs here.
Do you think we could see an early fight? Like, is that or top side?
Well, bot lane, they're just kind of sitting, waiting for them to go the risque way to lane if they're going to. I'm on 147, by the way, 148. Sometimes you're ahead of me.
Oh, gosh.
I know. Good thing I said 152.
Yeah, shoot, I'm at 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I gotta download all the smart stuff. I'm 2 minutes.
Okay, 216 is what I'm at.
I'll tell you when I'm close. Level 2 first to this bot lane here is I'm at 213. 14, 15, 16. You can hit it.
Alright. This is what we're at now.
Yeah, Ocean Drake's gonna be first Drake to spawn about 2.5 minutes here. These guys are playing pretty calm and chill to start here. Probably a conversation being had about what the heck is Cassante jungle jumping.
Yeah, it's true. They don't know. They don't know. But we are going to see the triple TP from Sensei Randal as well. That Seraphine opted to take it. So maybe a quick level 3 pit here.
Yep.
Let Sensei go get some vision and TP right back.
Dr. Shroud's doing a lot of damage, but crashing a really big wave into the lane. Chen should be able to pick some that CS back up.
This is pretty slow starting. Not really a lot of exciting things to watch. I mean, these champions, all these champions don't really want to fight early, I feel like.
Yeah, they're all going to come online later, but yeah. Here comes CJ down to the bot lane. The flash forward dredge line is going to connect, and they're doing so much damage to the Mighty Fool. He gets a little bit of CC down, but he won't be able to finish him off. Drox trying to pepper away at CJ. It's not going to mean anything. First blood going over to Buttermilk.
Yeah, that's a really good look. You know, that's kind of what you said. J4 is going to kind of look to be a little bit more aggressive than this Cassante early, just because he can get onto champions pretty easy, and this Nautilus pairing is just super good.
Yeah, she does have that teleport like you talked about, though. They're back in lane already pestering these guys. As Egg Robber goes in to no avail. Gonna get chopped up a little bit by Dr. Shrouds.
Yeah, this lane is just super hard for Shen. You kind of have to...
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yeah, the true damage, the 1,000 cuts from this Gwen Q is gonna just... It's just gonna pester him all game. It's gonna kind of suck.
Yeah, he might have to burn. It's a cannon wave, actually. This would be an okay wave to walk back to. It just takes so long for those cannons to die, but he's going to burn that TP early. I think it's Summoner to get down, because he doesn't have ultimate yet, so there's no way he can show up to these early fights if they do end up going for Dragon here. Just spawning pretty soon.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. We are going to see the Gwen pick up Dark Seal. She is kind of looking to snowball.
She's feeling
it. Yeah, that's one of those champions where it's like, if she gets ahead, it does not feel good later.
Yeah, it becomes really difficult to deal with, especially if you don't have somebody who can on the team.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really hard to peel for Jinx once, you know, just because of the Gwen W, and Gwen is immune. I'm interested to see this Cassante take grubs and see how he does by himself.
Oh my god, the copy pasta in chat, I'm never reading that aloud. What is that? I can't believe the Mighty Fool has a freaking copy pasta. I'm so upset now. Oh, I can do it though. I can do it. I hope the Mighty Fool wins, XD. I'm a Mighty fan, and he's just so cool. People get so trolled by him. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
that one's pretty. That one's a little hard. I agree. It's a little hard to read.
Grubs are going the way of Buttermilk lifestyle right now.
We are going to see this level 6 from Shen, so maybe they could look to join bot lane. Maybe, I don't know how good like diving early Cassante is, especially bot lane, but he can look to join pretty much now.
The one thing that this Cassante pick has really done is actually given Dr. Shrouds a super safe lane, because they picked a good pick into Cassante, and then they got to counter that. So
yeah.
That is the one thing it's provided so far. It hasn't done much around the map. He is up in CS. He has been out rotating and getting more done, just because Jarvan went to lanes. And he's actually right back down here near Drox right now, who could be in a big amount of trouble, because here he is. And can he flash away? He can. He gets out of the flag and drag. He's going to watch the safety.
Yeah, really good flash. Kind of have to utilize it. Got cut out there by the Nautilus. Just kind of walking up. And the Jarvan's down there, but we are gonna hopefully see a scuffle around Dragon side, hopefully.
Yeah, Olmo name's in the vicinity right there on that Cassante, but his red buff is up soon. He might just go for that. Look how much damage Shroud's gonna be able to do. Oh, takes a free tower shot.
One thing about this Gwen into Shen pick that's like not obvious at first is that when Shen TP's away, Gwen's getting free farm and getting free plates. Yep. Gwen's one of those champions that loves to split push and to team fight, so.
Yeah, super dangerous. Bot lane's in a lot of trouble right here, because here comes Jarvan again. And they get out. The flag and drag is going to connect onto the Seraphine, and the traps are going to be right there. She can't get out, but they're trying to trade damage onto Nautilus. About half his health down, but Jinx picks up their second kill of the game, and this is exactly who we were talking about. This person needs to be fed.
Yeah, I think this combo, they're kind of just looking bot a lot. We are going to see this engage mid.
Able to stop that ultimate from riding away. Olmo name is here, and Drox is as well. Jinx is still down bottom, but they are finding Drox, and look at the damage able to drop. Super mega death rockets going to connect onto all three of them, and they are running through Sensei Randals right now. 4-0 for Buttermilk lifestyle.
Oh my gosh, the knock up into the Jinx are from downtown. Holy smokes. It was so crazy. What an insane combo to hit at that point in time. That's going to be a really tough position for Sensei Randals with this 3-0 Jinx in the bot lane.
Yeah, this is exactly where Buttermilk Lifestyle wants to be, but the one person they really need to get ahead, if you are Sensei Randals, is this Gwen, and she is starting to. Just looking at the gold spread right here, already 500 up, but look at how much Jinx has in comparison.
Oh, he smokes. Yeah, once this Jinx gets back, he's probably gonna. I don't know if they can pull by Kraken. Yeah, they can. That is a super big spike. You know, you kind of get access to that IE pretty early with that. Just go ahead and getting the Kraken done.
Yeah, and they're down 4 kills, but they're only down 1k because of the leads that have been generated in other places, like the jungle, like top lane. And Jinx is only useful if they can protect her from that Gwen come these team fights, so still a lot to play for here.
I think this Talia is going to be like super good value trying to protect this Jinx.
Yeah.
The dashes just being so. There's so many dash champions. Cassandra, Galio, and Gwen all want to, you know, kind of use their dashes to get in, and hopefully it'll be that's kind of a stopping point for them. This Talia pick is like super utilized. It's actually a crazy good draft.
Finding some more damage onto Shrouds here. And they actually find the dredge line again. Mighty Fool out of place, not going to connect with his ultimate. And there is everything going down in the bot lane. Gonna drop the ultimate for a little bit of a shield. Drox needs to back up. He might just go down. Jinx going crazy. And Nautilus actually picks up that last one, but it's a 2 for 0. This bot lane is starting to run away with it.
Yeah, this is. We're going to see this look up to the fight.
Yeah, Gwen uses that Hollow Mist, trying to walk away. Actually going to go in with their ultimate. They're doing a lot of damage to her. Here comes Galio. They're able to trade one back, and that's a kill for Gwen. Everything coming up Millhouse for her, and she's able to walk away for a second, but she gets the Cataclysm dropped on her, and all No Names turned up to the fight. We've got more action coming because CJ's in a lot of trouble, but they use a really good ultimate to make sure they pick up the kill there. And Old No Name has a lot of damage. But all the way from the bot lane, Nautilus is roamed.
Yeah, that was really good. That's a really good way to get back. You know, Gwen kind of held down the 1v3 there. Getting that a kill is really, really good, and especially with the kill back onto the Cassandra as well. But I feel like you know, this the Nautilus roam and the Jinx roam up, we could see them stay mid, I could imagine. Kind of just put Talia top. That would put a like super good pressure around the map.
Yeah, and all 6 grubs going to Buttermilk Lifestyle is also incredibly important. It's so great for them when they're trying to push, especially with someone really powerful like a Jinx to push towers, but it also means Gwen gets 0. So Gwen's split push ability downgraded a little bit just because of the no grubs.
Yeah, the it's a super big takeaway from that Gwen. Like I said, you know, when Shen leaves, that's exactly who you want to be splitting lanes if that's what you're looking at. And especially taking that away when Sensei Randals is behind, could spill trouble later.
2-7 is the score right now. They're down about 1.3k. No Name helping clear out some wards down here in the bot lane. Most of these kills on that Jinx for the side of Buttermilk Lifestyle, so armor going to be really important. We already see them optimizing into it. Cassante's got those plated steel caps. As 4 people are converging onto a No Name Dredge line's going to connect, and all of the damage is going to follow out of place. Back to the pad.
Yeah, it's like what we were saying earlier with this Talia. You know, once the field's down, you can't use any dashes or you're just stunned. That's what happened to Cassandra right there. He can't dash away because, you know, he's just going to get stunned and he's just going to meet his fate anyway.
Little Grubby's helping Jinx grab a plate down here in the bot lane. Mighty Fool not falling for that one. Is going to ward it out. Try to poke a little bit as Drox showing up to lane 2. Mothman waiting, but does not know that there's 4 people here. Oh, No Name's about to find out. He knows that J4 is there, but he doesn't know You'll Be Marked is also waiting in the shadows. Here comes Galio. They can't find it. Super Mega Death Rocket's going to connect onto them, and now a lot of damage falls onto Old No Name. The ultimate from Senna is not going to be in time. He gets taken back to the pad. Mothman trying to walk it out, but he's also taking so much damage. They're just under-leveled here. Don't have what they need. Dredgeline doesn't connect, and they trade a little bit back. Good ultimate here from You'll Be Marked. His Drox caught on the wrong side of the wall, has to burn the flash to get away. And 2-10 goes the score, and Buttermilk are starting to run away with it.
Yeah, I just want to highlight. I've scrimmed against Buttermilk as well. Their vision control is always insane. They always have like these deep wards and vision around.
Oh, and they can see them all. Can they follow up any amount of damage or at least some healing so he can get out? No, they cannot. Still killless in this bot lane, and another double kill, dropping the way of Jinx.
Yeah, that's just like literally just like right what I was saying. Their vision is always super fantastic. You know, Vega does coach this team, and he is a support main. I don't want to say there's correlation there, but there could be.
Yeah, the Nautilus is a super big pickup if they're going to get that Seraphine center lane. We talked about how pivotal it was going to be. We talked about how important the J4 pressure was going to be. He's been bot lane a good amount, helping those things happen, and it's working out in their favor very heavily. Shroud's waiting for the Egg Robber to fully back before he splits the wave.
Yeah, we are going to see hopefully we do have, what are they called? Why can't I think? Objective bounties. Objective bounties could be the way that Sensei Randal gets back into this game.
Yeah, it's going to be really important.
Seeing...
Bot lane starved for money here.
Yeah. Well, with this matchup with Seraphine and Senna being into Shen right now, Shen's going to have a really hard time, like, kind of like counter-pushing these waves, so they might just be able to hit towers for free.
Yeah, Seraphine at least is not falling behind too far with CS. Is actually ahead of this Jinx. Just doesn't have that gold from the tower plates or from the kills. Only rotated up to the top lane with Shrouds. Jinx and Nautilus are a real handful for Gwen, though.
Yeah, this, you kind of have to expend, old no name just showing up here. Rift Herald is going to come up.
Those get tossed underneath the tower. It's a lot of damage coming out. It's two massive tower shots hit Drax. One flash forward. Here comes an ultimate for a big shield. And now they're trying to kite him back. Really well played from Drax right there to make sure he gets the shield in time. Trying to trade some more damage onto the Egg Robber. Super Mega Death Rocket is lurking. It's lurking. Is it going to connect down to the bot lane? It doesn't. It goes wide.
Yeah, what's also really good, like, from expending this, like, having this 2-bot and having Shen down here, Shen can join whenever he wants, right?
When trying to leave, is still going to get knocked up, is going to get pulled down. Once the first CC hits, it is a train.
Yeah, we are going to see this Rift Herald drop. This will be first turret, if I'm seeing correctly. Yeah, this will be first turret. We are going to see the TP was expended from the Mighty Fool. It did not go off. So that's going to go on cooldown here.
Yeah, and J4 in that Herald again, still charging up in the top lane. They're trying to pick some stuff up. Old No Name's in the vicinity. They could look for some shutdown gold here, but the Flag and Dragon's going to connect onto Old No Name. Now in the back line, a lot of damage for him, but Slothman has come to the rescue, or has he? Is his whole team doomed? As Drax takes so much damage, he's the first one to fall in the fight. Mighty Fool drops low as well.
He's excited.
A great front line, but now Dr. Shrouds and Shen using that Stand United over the wall. They come back in as 4, but Galio going to get a massive knockup protecting his team. He's going to get killed in the process. So far, a 2 for 0, but now Egg Robber on the tower is going to get finished off. Mighty Fool gets onto the scoreboard as it's a 2 for 1 so far. Flag and Drag, he's going all the way in. Tower does fall. The flash forward from Jinx. They're looking for everything. Can they find the rest of them? Drag's got to be careful. They're still going to keep this push going because they can. They have the resources, they have the strength, and no one can reach that backline Jinx.
Yeah, and it's actually, I think it's incredibly insightful not to take this inhib. They did have, they were 100% available to do that. Baron's not up yet, so I just don't think it's worth it. It's just free gold over to the Seraphine and more souls into the Sinus pockets. That it's just, that's how they're, it's little things that's how they'll get back into the game.
Yeah, it's too productive for the side of Sensei Randals if you do that, right? Just free 90 gold every wave. People you don't want to have gold. Nothing's on the map right now. Even Dragon's still not up for a whole minute. So, good assessment. Good conversation had by the team. And they can reset and they can look to ward this stuff up because they have a very commanding lead in this game now.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to walk into the, I mean, we saw like the extended fight there scenario, and it did look like Buttermilk took that upper hand when it came down to it. I do want to just appreciate No Name's clears. It does look like he is very well versed in how to start these clears over walls, and it's impressive to watch, especially on Cassante jungle. I love it.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of pocket pick getting shown early in the season here, but something to fear nonetheless. Gwen still could become an issue, but they need to get her more online. She needs to be a real threat to that backline. So hard to get back into the game when they have the catch and pick ability that, like J4, like Nautilus, the dredge line, the flag and drag, the distance gap closers with the CC. Well, No Name kind of runs into a little bit of trouble right there. They can't trade some damage back on. He is still pretty tanky. They don't have their damage dealers here yet.
Yeah, I could see in this, like, in a world where Seraphine hits a really, really good R, and, you know, Gwen may be there, we could see a lot of gold go over to, like, this Gwen or this Seraphine or this Senna. That could put them in a position to do really well.
Grabber going for a taunt, but some damage going to get traded back onto them.
Yeah, like the Gwen pushing here and keeping this Shen under tower is the
Tower too, but a nice taunt means she's going to take aggro. Can she finish off the tower in time? She can, but now she might not be able to heal because Slothman also down here is in a lot of trouble. Cataclysm is going to connect right where it needs to, just outside of tower range. Back in the top lane though, he's going back in. Can he finish it off? No, he cannot. Dr. Shrouds picks up the kill, and the score goes to 4-18.
That was so close. We are going to see the soul point here. Dragon's gonna be coming up. Oh, Super Mega Death Rocket is gonna miss. It was a good chance. He actually is on vision, so they do know she'll be back in here. That's probably the perfect time to push mid.
Yeah, and they're gonna look to come over this wall right here because they have J4. No Cataclysm available, no Flash available, but can still do a lot. Oh, No Name does escape for a moment, but then the wall separates. He doesn't really need to be on the other side of it to be as effective as he can be, though. Drox and Mighty Fool just a little bit too far behind to finish them off. Really good damage, though. They hit all their spells there.
Yeah, and it looks like once they get this mid tower here, we could see a Baron call it. That they are super far ahead. This would be the time to do it. Around 20 minutes. This Jinx is on 2 items as it does have that IE.
Yeah, and Mighty Fool's finished that Rylai, so his things are slowing. Dredgeline is going to connect onto him, and look at the damage that follows so quickly. Jinx gets their 13th kill of the game.
Yeah, this is a performance that we're seeing Buttermilk put on. They look really good. They look really in form. They look to be, you know, what I knew already. They look, you know, kind of put it together.
Yeah, 4-20. Right now, the overall score. In the CS department, though, only behind in the mid, really, for the side of Sensei Randal, so they can maybe pick a little bit stronger lanes into what they've got going on in the bot lane there. They might really come back here in game 2. I think there's a conversation being had about this game still, though. How do we get back into this game? How do we create chances here?
Yeah, I'm all for it. The score lane is 420, so I do find that funny. This could be it. This could be what sets them over the edge. The 420 score line.
Finally, they achieved it.
Exactly. This is their goal all along. You guys aren't seeing the vision.
Yeah, now it's time to gear up and really play the game.
We are going to see this positioning around this Baron. Once again, like I said, the wards from Buttermilk Lifestyle is insane. We are going to see, like, I don't even think, I mean, there's just, like, no opportunity to pick. Bot lane's being shoved. The Shen can answer the Gwen. They're playing really, really well. Now, I'm not one to say anything, but Buggle, did you accidentally mute your mic?
No.
Okay. We just sat there for 30 seconds as this Baron is going to start up.
Yeah, Baron being started up right now, and people could start to converge around here. The ultimate from You'll Be Marked means they are going to be blocked off from the pit, but No Name's still in the vicinity. We could see an attempted steal. He's going to go over the wall. Can he do it? He cannot. It goes red side. It was as close as it gets, though, and he will be another thing they can pick up right after the Baron. Another fight could go all in, though. Flashes over the wall. Still will get killed by You'll Be Marked. Back down here. Nice flash away, but it won't matter. CJ still going to find you deep in the jungle there. Shen's still splitting. As Sensei Randal's intermediate karate Squadron maybe need to learn more than just the kick.
Yeah, we are going to see this Baron picked up. It is going to be this 4. I will imagine maybe not ending quite yet. Maybe a good look on it. But at least getting these two inhibs and possibly a tower.
Yeah, they could be looking to finish. Gwen actually had their back stopped by minions right there and has to drop a teleport to get here in time. Old No Name has arrived to the fight for one last stand. Can they hang on to this game right here as they're getting pushed down there next? Shen gonna drop the stand. United a lot of damage, but there goes the ultimate from Old No Name. They pick up 1 for 1 so far. Dr. Shrouds might just get finished off. Here comes Galio into the mix though. Can he find a taunt? A couple of them as well. He can, but they're not taking too many tower shots. They are just running through them, through their base and back onto the pad as Jinx goes absolutely crazy. 15-0 in this game so far. Dr. Shroud's still alive and Jinx super low.
Yeah, we could see the heroic effort here.
Doing a little bit of damage right there, but now doesn't have that hollowed mist. It does get finished off. Drox back alive. Can he get on the scoreboard? He get his first of the game.
Are seeing them back up. Just gonna, probably take Soul here, kind of gather up with this Baron, and probably look to take the base here in these next couple minutes. Yeah, it does look like that. Nautilus is gonna sprint towards the Baron. People are sure to follow. This would be really hard to answer.
For their lead that they have, this is a wild hold on to the game. We're 25 minutes into this one, and they are massively ahead. This Jinx is 15-0 and 12. We're still able to hold on to the game. They know. I think that at this point, though, this is you buying time, having a conversation about the next one for the most part. I don't know if there's a realistic way back into this one other than maybe accidentally catching Jinx and Talia together out before a fight happens.
Yeah, I think so. That's
Redron's going to connect as well, and a lot of damage. They actually find Slothman out of position. He has to flash over the wall. Dodges the Flagjack. Here comes the ultimate from Nautilus. Drox trying to help out, doing what he can. Super Mega Death Rocket, though, does connect and finish him off.
Yeah, we are seeing, like, absolute phenomenal performance from Buttermilk here. Juan Dual Blades is actually going nuclear with this on this Jinx pick. He got ahead early. It was just kind of like a snowball from there.
Yeah, getting really big. 6-30 now, the score. They're looking to end this game very clinically, finding another bit of CC here, but Mighty Fool still able to clear the minions. No Baron on these guys right now.
Yeah, we see on the opposite side of the map.
Shroud's looking for a way to get into this fight because he wants to find Gwen. He does fight a little bit, but the Hollow Mist not going to protect him too much. Now Gwen taking a lot of damage, but does pick up the kill onto Gwen. And with her gone and out of this fight, she's going to feel pretty safe here.
Yeah, we are seeing this, Shen TP'd right there, but we were just seeing him shove out top lane. It's going to be incredibly hard to protect this tower and this inhib.
Yeah, and they're pushing down their necks. They want to end this one quickly. Nice Cataclysm's going to lock up 2 right there, and Seraphine's going to be the first one to fall. CJ going to take a lot of damage, though. He might go down to a tower shot, and he does. But Old No Name and Drox are having a hard enough time with the minions, let alone 4 Giga Chads coming in their base and going to block them off right here. Old No Name now out of the way, but it doesn't matter. They don't want more kills. They just want one more game. Game 1 going over to Buttermilk.
Yeah, incredible performance from You'll Be Marked and Quan Dual Blades. 13, or what is that? A 30 KDA and a 21 KDA is nothing to joke about. Those guys put on a absolute performance.
This is horrible. I don't even know if you can ban somebody that does something like that. Like, just looking at the damage graph, 33,000 damage. The next closest is Talia, 20,000 on the team. I mean, this is horrifying. Now, they had a team built around protecting her and keeping her safe. You've got the Nautilus for the setup. You've got the Shen with the Stand United. You've got Talia even dropping her E, making sure people can't dash onto her. There's a lot of great setup for her to pop off. But you also got to respect the fact that they popped off like crazy.
Yeah, it was the jungle presence bot lane was something that it was something what we noted early, where Sarah Seraphine is a super hard scaling lane. I I just think that the scaling side in a perfect game would go towards Sensei Randalls. I know this jinx. I know that's kind of crazy to say, but I know this jinx would be a lot of items. But I think that we went too far deep into the scaling pool. I would love to see a little bit more damage. I know Slothman kind of plays a lot of different champions. He kind of has the Yone in his pocket as well. I just think that that's what I would love to see.
Yeah, I'm so interested in how this is going. It's like right, loser gets size selection, and how are you going to change draft here? Because I actually think that despite what happened in that game, I don't think that there is draft errors necessarily on either team. I think both got legs up on other people. They had the Gwen switch up to the top to deal with the Shen. That gave them an advantage. Down in the bot lane, the Nautilus was a massive pickup to deal with the Senna Seraphine. So I'm looking at this draft, and I don't think anybody really overshot or undershot their ideas and what the teams wanted to do. But now we've got a game 2. We've got game 1 in wraps. You know that this person on Jinx has 6 hands. What are you going to do about them having 6 hands? You can't ban the number of hands they have.
Yeah, true. There's not even enough ban slots in the thing. You only got 5.
True.
He's got 6.
They'd at least have 1 hand.
Yeah, at least have 1 hand. No, I think that I think that this team altogether is like super organized, super early to objectives, it gets super good vision. I think you have to try to match with the kind of comp they go with. That or kind of look to get a champion early ahead, kind of like I don't know what the top laner plays for Sensei Randall.
Well,
I also missing who
I'm going to
is,
let you take a guess. Their name's Dr. Shrouds. I'm going to let you take a guess on one person that everybody in the LBLCS who's played against them before knows they play well.
I have no idea.
Akali.
Absolutely.
Their Akali is
okay,
preposterous.
I gotcha.
Now, Akali was left up on the table last game.
Oh,
but
also, I don't have draft.
They got that Shen pick so early. I'll send it over to you. That Shen was picked before second round bans came in, and so they were just like, let's deal with that Shen the best way we can, and they picked the Gwen, and I don't think that was a bad pick. I think maybe having an Akali in that game helps mitigate that Jinx going absolutely ballistic, because it either means Nautilus has to be more restrained with them going in, so then maybe they play more conservatively, or you actually have the ability to assassinate, but you just don't have the same lane state and the same amount of gold if you do draft that. So there's trade-offs with all of it, and I was part of that 18% with the payout right here. I'm going to enjoy these schmeckles. I hope everybody else that put schmeckles on Buttermilk is going to enjoy them as well.
107k. Oh my gosh, 88k put on Sensei Randall's last game. It was what the people wanted. They are the people's team, it seems to look like.
Yeah, and they've got this draft started up right here. Here we go. First round, now, are we going to see changes to the bans? Are we not? Normally you see the team that lost make the changes, but Sensei Randall's also like, hey, we still want blue side. We still think it's really good, and they still are going to respect the Egg Robbers Mordekaiser. They're like, yeah, this is actually still really good. Nothing last game was better than what we think this thing can do to us, so big respects to the Egg Robber here.
Yeah, we are. I don't think you switch up. Yeah, we see this 5 tick away. I don't think you need to necessarily switch up the bans. I feel like they had good ideas. I couldn't imagine that Buttermilk will change up their bans as well. But yeah, I think you just keep it the same. I think you roll with it.
What's the Azir part of that?
It was.
Okay,
yeah, that was
yeah, then it's the exact same 6 bans to start. But are we going to get a different first pick here? Or are they going to run it back? That is the big question. Mighty Fool can play a lot of different supports. Old Noni can play a lot of different junglers. Those are usually what you see picked early on. Talking about champions that are still really strong. Kai'Sa's up there too. Really solid 5s ADC.
Yeah, I would love to see like a super dive comp with this. Just kind of go in. Maybe we'll get to see the Nautilus on blue side, or I think Alistar or Mumu in some form or fashion could be really good with this Kaisa.
Yeah, see if they can have the things that they need to dive in. Tristana, an aggressive ADC response here. Very explosive, objective oriented, a lot of burst damage. What can they do with it to match in that bot lane?
Yeah, I think you go something super aggressive right here. Tristana is the. Oh
Yeah.
man, I love that.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
going
that.
in right here. I will say though, if they switched it up and they put the Talia on the blue side here, that would really be something.
Or Pop.
Yeah, that would be a
Poppy
spicy
could be really
pick.
good right now too.
Poppy, Talia, things that stop those dashes.
Yeah, I could be super down with that. I don't know. Well, once again, you know these guys way better than I do. So, the thought process. What do you think they're thinking now?
They're thinking we want to hold them still if that Amumu's coming through. And it's also a really solid flex, so they don't have to show jungle or support depending on where that's going. They could straight up just pick something mid or top here too, or another flex. The thing about Sensei Randall's draft strategies is that so many of them play so many champions that it's not really like the Viego makes a lot of sense to me. That's Onlin is probably his best champion. He's super, super good with it. The Ezreal's fine because it means Drox is super safe, but they have infinite pools. I mean, these guys play every single champion in every single role. So, Shen being picked up now.
Is this Shen pick a flex? Do we know? It wouldn't surprise me if it's going to be support. I mean, I've seen a lot of things happen with Shen support, Shen jungle, Shen top, but I have no idea. This Hui is going to go on to You'll Be Marked, which he had quite a few games played on it. So
yeah, I'd be so interested. Persia saying no way, River Shen. Totally possible that they're playing River Shen. Never assume that Sensei Randos are doing anything that it looks like they're doing. For all we know, all three of these champions can be top lane. See what happens in the second round of bans here. This is also what makes it so tricky too. They could just be baiting out more bans for specific lanes. It looks like Silas going to be taken off the map first.
Yeah, I think that Slothman is pretty good on it. He has quite a few games played on it, as I remember. This Khan taken away, it looks like, is also a great pairing with that Tristana.
Yeah, they're trying to stop that go in that these guys are trying to commit to here.
I am, for one, super excited to see this Lee Sin Tristana pairing. I wonder if it's going to go bot. Lee Sin's going to show up bot quite a bit. I could imagine that's kind of like the pairing you want to go with.
Echo taken off the table.
The key thing here, I think for me, is that this Yone is still available for Sensei Randall's side, so maybe that is the look they could go. They are going to take Malphite away.
Yeah, Malphite off the table is really interesting to me. Ornn instead is going to be the one that's getting picked up.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because like the Malphite ban is going to get them in a position where they can try to keep Kaisa a little bit safer with his Shen. But Ornn is a good takeaway. I would love...
It's not easier to dodge stuff coming out of Ornn than it is to dodge stuff coming out of Malphite.
Oh my god.
And hold the phone. Alawi going to get dropped and picked up. Now, this could be in any lane. I know that sounds insane for people to hear in chat right now, and especially for Financial League. But this could be anywhere.
I love it. That means we're one step closer to River Shen. We're one step closer to it.
We are one step closer to River Shen. And Cat, what is happening? What is this draft?
I am so excited. Bugleberry Finn. Holy smokes.
Okay, I was nervous in the beginning, and now I am amped. I'm so pumped. Sammy, I'll do my 10 right now just because of how jazzed I am.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this Katarina lane. If this is, I'm still not sure where anything's going yet. I have no clue where anything is. This could be a Mumu jungle Shen support. This could be Katarina top for all I know. This Rel pickup is really big. It kind of can stop this Katarina from moving, which is kind of what you want to do. But if this Katarina gets ahead, I mean, we've all fallen victim to a Katarina getting like 5-6 kills early. So
This is going to be really explosive one way or the other, and I can't imagine drafting the last choice for Buttermilk. They lock in a Lowy Katarina, and you're like, okay, I guess we're gonna ignore whatever the hell they're doing. We're just gonna pick our champion that we think we want on bot lane with Tristana. Don't really know which of those 4 champions is bot lane with Kai'Sa. So, wow, this is gonna be fun.
This
let's get a Schmeckle bet going.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get a Schmeckle bet going. I mean, chat, who's winning this?
I want it to be Sensei Randall's so bad. I want it to happen so bad. I want them to win so bad. Like, I'm seeing the vision of like this Amumu going in and Katarina just obliterating everybody with this Kai'Sa joining as well into those dives. I mean,
yeah. This is preposterous. This is a preposterous draft. I'm so excited. Remember what I said early on in the draft too? You never know where anyone is going on Sensei Randall's because they probably don't even know until they pick those last 2 champions. They are wild.
100%. I'm 100% gonna wait to predict, but it's like I'm like 85% sure that I'm betting on Sensei Randall's just for the pure
the desire, like the need for them to win with that.
I
comp.
know. Well, that and we'll get a game 3.
True.
You know me. I love long series. Unless they're my own, I hate long series. I would prefer to be 2-0 in some way, shape, or form.
That is also how I feel. RK Waterski 99, I hope that you're excited by the draft that these guys just whipped up there. Ready to watch this one unfold. Could be a very wild time.
We are going to see this Alawi top. This is going to be a super hard. He doesn't have Ornn. I almost 100%.
Oh.
Okay.
Same bug.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was gonna say you didn't. I thought he was gonna say you didn't know Ornn. It's like you guys need to figure this out before you get in lobby.
We just don't have any champs.
Man, that is wild. Let's take a look. You guys are making your bets. We know that Alawi's going up in the top lane. That's all that we know right now, but I want you guys to be able to see the drafts for your Schmeckle betting purposes. And again, Sensei Randall's getting a lot of the Schmeckles here.
The only issue I'm
goodness.
Someone just try. I can't bet on Sensei Randall. I just can't do it.
80k more dropped on Sensei Randall. Somebody's got a. Anybody Schmeckle billionaire yet? Really important for chat to hear. I want the first Schmeckle millionaire to please post that they are in community as soon as you are. I want to give you a very special role of high roller in the LBLCS. I want you to be able to flaunt that. I want you to be able to be excited about it.
Oh my gosh, so many Schmeckles are happening.
Whoa.
There was just like a 30k bet.
Whoa.
On the Buttermilk lifestyle.
This is heating up.
We're getting this. Got to be the high roller. This might be the high roller.
This is the high rollers club. This people that watch the Buggleberry stream. The Buggleberry, I'm putting you in there. The high roller club. They only come if you're bringing all the Schmeckles.
Vega. Oh my gosh! Someone. 144k. So keep dropping Schmeckles. Where are we?
Another friend.
Dude, Vega's return. Oh my gosh, is going to be so insane.
All in on Sensei Randall's and Arena Karate Squadron. Thank you so much for the sub, Jabba the Hutch. Jabba the Hutch 21, you also followed, so thank you for
Never
both
underestimate the power of the Scout's
I need.
code.
Oh my, we're at 164. Now, I just want to highlight Vega dropped 30k on Buttermilk Lifestyle, and he's going to get a 1 to 3.13 return if Buttermilk wins. That's just like almost 100k Schmeckles back. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is insane.
Shen In the jungle, by the way.
We are
In the
getting River
jungle.
Shen. River Shen. This is
Wow.
actually
Wow.
insane.
This is wild. I love this draft so much.
I mean, the conversation being started right now, we have probably a absolute crazy prediction. I mean, that's got to be like, I mean, I don't know what the most has been, but like 200, whatever that is, almost 230K. It's got to be up there. And then we get it on this draft on Shen, Alawi, Katarina.
Yeah, if there's ever an LBLCS game to watch, it's this one right here. By the way, I feel like this game, and I know that this is not true, but I feel like this game is won and lost in the first 15 minutes. So, like, either they are ahead with what they're doing, or they are not, and it's going to get real tricky. I think it's so snowbally, I feel like. As soon as it starts tilting, it's going to roll.
I feel like that's on both sides as well.
Yeah.
Like, if Lee Sin and Tristana don't get ahead early, this Kaisa and this Katarina might be in a position where they can do a lot of damage. I know this Rel pick is like super crucial though. I love this pickup.
Yeah.
Breaking the Shen shield when they come in.
Kaisa shield, Shen shield. It's really
stopping
important.
Katarina.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like 100%. This could be it.
Yeah.
I'm actually like, I'm so excited for this first 15 minutes. I want like a level 1. I want action immediately.
For sitting down, my heart rate is very high. I don't know. It's very unhealthy. I'm bubbling over here.
See,
Wow.
I told you, Verja. Verja didn't believe me. He says, wait, it was River Shen.
Always has been.
Always has been, always will be.
Man, this is tense. 258,000 schmeckles were bet on this game.
$250,000.
$250,000 schmeckle bet here in game 2.
This is some people are either going to go home very upset or very happy in this one. This is, oh my gosh. I cannot wait. Can this 3 minutes go by quickly?
Yeah, it can.
What?
For all of our watchers over at home, we're going to ship you over to commercials so you guys can talk about the coriander beer. Coming your way right now.
A 6-pack of beer is just a 6-pack of beer. But a 6-pack of coriander? Now that's something to celebrate. Carefully crafted with one main ingredient, one signature flavor, coriander transcends hops and multiple barley. And with our new easy-to-open bottles, you'll be able to slug down a sixer faster than you could ever want to. So grab a friend and raise a glass to craftsmanship, because a coriander shouldn't be enjoyed alone. It's the only beverage of true refreshment. Coriander beer. It takes two to tango.
Hey there, this is Buggleberry Finn from the LBLCS. I'm excited to bring you the news about a new coriander product, Coriander Cognitive Supplements, or CCS. These clinically tested supplements are mind control pills. They remove all thoughts and memories that aren't about the LBLCS, and they're safe for all ages. I take it 14 times a day with my coriander beer, and you should too. Let me give you an example. Have you ever felt out of place, confused? Is your home life a wreck? Your relationships falling apart? Everybody getting promoted at work except for you? Is that bully Derek back? Don't worry. CCS is a solution for you and your kids. Here at Coriander Labs, we believe in medical science, and we don't believe in therapy or working through your problems. Join us on the adventure to enlightenment and making sure that you can only think about one thing, the LBLCS, a safe place for all.
Coriander cognitive supplements may increase the risk of death, spontaneous combustion, permanent memory loss, insanity, hallucinations, dementia, warts, increased toe growth, and mild indigestion.
Here at Coriander Labs, we're committed to one thing and one thing only, helping you forget your life. The best part about this pill is you don't need a doctor's note. You just need to join our Discord down below. So go ahead, make the right choice for your life and forget about it. We'll see you online. And we are back. Thank you guys so much. Quick little sponsor shout out to our official LBLCS sponsor, Coriander Company. Coriander beer, coriander pills, obviously really important for just your daily life. So big shout out to them, keeping us thinking about what we got to be thinking about all the time.
I take one every day. I take two every day, actually.
Take a lot every day. It's a problem.
This is all I only think about the LBLCS.
Oh, you got another bear fact coming your way. Full Metal redeeming it. Hey, so should I ask you the question, or you already got one locked and loaded?
No, you got it. You got it. I'm not prepared whatsoever. Go for
What
it.
size shoe are you?
Oh, size 12.
There you go. Bear
There you go.
is size 12.
Some people call me Bigfoot, but that's already someone in the LBLCS. So no one calls me that, actually.
Actually, I'm lying. Now I'm lying.
Now I'm lying.
All right, remember, you're probably ahead of me. I'm at 10 seconds in.
Oh no, I'm perfect. Perfect.
Really?
11, 12, 13,
Perfect.
14.
We're crushing it. Oh my goodness. All of a
yeah.
sudden, we got it this time. And I'll switch it up.
I just want to highlight quickly Predator Shen. Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah. He's going to come in fast, and he's going to stay for a while.
Oh my gosh, we're all 10 champions are at the bot lane. This is gonna be chaos.
Explosive, really fast. Here comes CJ going right in, and they're gonna find some damage on over, but a massive stun from Rel's gonna knock everybody up. Mighty Fool drops super low. That's first blood going the way of CJ. Can Lee Sin pick up another? Slothman's running for the hills, trying to hang on to summoners right now, but one more tick is gonna be it. Heal getting dropped as well. Drock super low, trying to back up out of here. Massive play from that Rel.
This was exactly what I expected. It's exactly what I wanted. I have never been more excited for the start of a video game ever in my life. We are going to see this 1.1k gold lead kind of split across the board a little bit.
Yeah.
Hui picked up a kill. Lee Sin picked up a kill, which is super crucial for Lee Sin. A super early game champ. So I am excited.
Yeah, massive banger start to game 2 here is Buttermilk already up 2-0. As you were saying, kills on Hui and kills on Lee Sin. But the thing about money is it only matters once you spend it in this game. So right now, it's like they didn't.
True. I'll be excited to see. I'm assuming this Lee Sin's going to full clear into maybe a top gank. Kind of set up. It's going to be kind of easy to set up with this Ornn.
Yeah.
It is a Lowy, so I won't be surprised if it will be a double kill.
That's true. You gotta be careful sometimes around that one. See who starts getting some pressure in lanes.
Have you played against this new Alawi? With
No.
the upgraded tentacle, so you know they extended the tentacle range, right?
Yeah.
Because the lane got bigger.
Right.
It is like mutilating the servers, every server.
Good. It should.
It's actually I know, I'm so
Freakish
excited. It's gonna be so
and
funny.
I can't believe it was locked in here with Katarina at the same time. It's got me feeling crazy.
I can't even imagine the conversation to be had. Like, oh guys, what are we thinking here? Oh, lock me Alawi. Oh, I was actually thinking, let's do Katarina. Perfect.
I hope it was said in the same sentence. I'm thinking in Alawi Katarina.
It's perfect.
Let's go in. Let's go crazy. Shroud's just having a fun time right now, just healing up, slapping away, getting his CS. Nice pull right there too, means there's gonna be a lot of damage off on here. Oh my god, look at this. He actually might be able to finish him off if he's able to finish this right here.
Oh, we're gonna see a W?
Cameron didn't want us to know. Cameron was like, no, you're not gonna find out. Down in the bot lane, Drox now getting CC'd and knocked up. Mighty Fool trying to trade some damage back. Oh my goodness. Lee Sin knows it's a problem. He's got to come in top lane.
Dude, this is where it gets scary. If you're a Lowy, you get set behind, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really matter. That is the champion. It doesn't matter what she could be 1-4, 1-5.
If she
don't
gets
matter.
a nice pull off, oh, there's 3. This is a problem. There's only 2. It might not be a problem, but with that extra one, it certainly is. CJ actually drops, almost dies going into that.
And if you're Dr. Shroud, you're just shaking that off. You're like, oh, I'll still just kill them all eventually.
Talk about avant-garde. Shen hiding in that bush waiting. We're going to pan over there. He's going to go for it. He's not. Really well walked by You'll Be Marked. Sure, he's not even close to that river. as all of a sudden they're going all in on them down here. Rel drops super low, though. First one that's going to go down to the fight. Now Amumu's alone against this Tristana, who just hops right on top of him. Does have the help of the minions, though. Taking a couple hundred just from those auto attacks.
Yeah, you're going to chip 1 for 1 there. It is better on the side of Buttermilk because that Tristana got that kill. But, you know, nonetheless.
Way is saying hey to Shen in the jungle right now, but gotta make sure he smites away the scuttle.
Let me give you a hug.
Listen, say what you will, you can love Buttermilk. You gotta commend the bravery coming out of the side of Sensei Randals with this comp. Dr. Shroud's throwing up the tent. Egg Robber throwing the sad B. I love to see communication like that. Very fun.
Are we back? Hello?
Did you leave us for a moment? Uh-oh. Bear might be gone forever, guys. It's a solo cast.
Buggle, are you there? Holy smokes.
Hey, bud. Hey,
I'm
bud.
back.
You're back. All right.
Everything is fine.
To be honest, and don't take offense to this, didn't even know you were gone. Thought you were just being quiet for a little bit. I don't have the budget to find out if you're gone.
What time are you at?
5:36, 37, 38. I keep counting to eat it. By the way, Silver Spade 11, thank you so much for the follow. Nice pull right
What
here.
are you at?
48, 549, 550.
What are you at now?
555.
We'll get there.
550.
Oh, perfect. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Egg Robber taking a lot of damage, but a big wet noodle fight. The top lane. Shen is soloing the dragon while they are taking the grubs right here, so there will be some cross-map trading going on while it happens.
Yeah, it's exactly what you want. The grubs is kind of...
This is a big dragon, I think, actually. Actually, this is a really important dragon, because if they do have the damage in these fights with that Alawi, with that Katarina, that little bit of extra damage is going to matter so much.
Yeah. We are going to see leads into, like, cross. What is that called? Vertical jungle a little bit. Take away this Gromp from the Shen.
Yep.
As we are...
Shen's also going to do the same thing. He's going his blue side. Flash forward in a big fight down here in the bot lane. A good out from Drox right there, trying to trade a little bit back as the Mighty Pool finds some damage. Good aftershock right there, too. Rel dropping super low. This is a much more comfortable lane this time, but they could all change right here. Great CC. Way to pull them back, and they find the damage onto Rel. They do. Now they got to turn their sights to the Tristana. She drops super low. Will she get taken down? She does. She's able to trade one back, but really well done this time from Drox and the Mighty Pool.
This is a really good pickup. The level up really coming in clutch right there. As we are just going to see Alawi beat on this Ornn a little bit more.
Yeah, Olmo name trying to deal with CJ here. He does smite it away. He's calling for help. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get there in time. Good taunt, though. Still trying to trade as much damage as he can. That's going to do a lot of damage. That Sonic Wave's next. Nice flash away from the E, but now he's in range. Drox has burned the flash. There's the Dragon's Kick to keep him away, and he has no ultimate to follow, but Slothman has arrived in the vicinity. Can he get here in time? A lot of damage comes out. It's the shutdown gold for Katarina.
Yeah, that's a really... So sorry. That's a really big look onto Katarina, getting that shutdown gold.
Are you eating a Subway sub? What is that?
No, I have a Pop-Tart. Don't make fun of me. I was hungry. So I was like, yeah, I'll just grab a Pop-Tart. I'll eat it when he's talking. But, yeah, this Katarina, you know, you kind of want to accelerate her. Getting this shutdown gold is really, really big. So I'm glad.
Oh, my God. Did you disconnect, get up, and get a Pop-Tart and come back and be like, oh, I got to reconnect?
No, I did it during the ad break. I did it during the ad break.
I got you. Chat wants to know what kind of Pop-Tart.
I am eating a cookies and cream Pop-Tart.
I didn't even know that was a type of Pop-Tart, Mark, so much already. Mighty
Really?
Pool might be walking into some CC here. Going to be a response here from Rel. Nice connection from Drox right there as they're finding a little bit of damage. They want to fight this time. They have a group that can. They can go all in. They can dive back out. Curse the Sad Manui now online for the Amumu.
Yeah, this is kind of going exactly how I thought it would. This I love that they're just fighting constantly back and forth, because all four of these champions in the bot lane would love to do it.
Yeah. Love to go crazy. They love to get gold in their pocket and quick. You're getting slightly flamed and not slightly respected in chat, so I want you to know that it's okay whatever you're eating. You don't have to listen to other people.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious of why you just thought it was a Subway sub.
I don't know why, but it felt like you had a meatball in your mouth when you were talking. It felt like you pocketed it in like that side chunk right underneath like the left side of your lip, and then you were just talking. That's what I imagined you were doing.
You know what? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I actually I'm a upper decky on the meatballs. You're gonna meet me one day, and I'm just gonna upper deck you a meatball, just for you.
Upper deck of meatball. That's wild. Tuck it
Hey,
right
I'm a
there.
bear.
That's true. That's true. Respect. I was also trying to say the word sub to convince our listeners, our watchers to sub.
They were mind controlling
Yeah, I was
them.
mind controlling them. They probably took their coriander pills.
This is it's actually at a lull state right now. We've kind of calmed down. I'm hoping we see something towards this this grub.
Yeah, you want to fight so you can eat more of your Pop-Tart. You're waiting for me to talk and get a lot of damage coming out up here. That's Dr. Shrouds. This is a really good shot.
You have to expose me.
Grubs, big grub fight. Big grub fight gonna go down as CJ doing what he can on this Lee Sin. Here comes the Ornhorn. Shen does pick up one. Shroud's gonna take some damage too, but it looks like there's gonna be 4 here first for the side of red. They're trying to go all in on Egg Robber, but could be in some trouble right now. Mighty Fool trying to get here in time. Is he just gonna go in a massive in from Rel as all of the damage is connecting and they're taking them all down, but Drax is here to kill as well. Way is the first one to go down. Then it's gonna be Katarina. The mid laners are already out of this one, but it's going the way of Sensei Randals. Can they find Rel as well? A nice stand. United's gonna keep them safe for a little bit longer. They're searching though. Nice jump away. It's just gonna be a 2-for-1. But what a wild fight.
Oh my gosh. That was an insane fight. I don't know if you could have witnessed it. This Amumu caught like 4 people in his the Curse of the Sad Mummy right there. It was very insane. We are gonna see this TP top and we are gonna see this dragon started.
Yeah, CJ still here, about half health, but Hui has arrived. Clothman also making his way downtown, walking fast. And they blast
Base is passing.
But will he be homebound back to the pad? Mighty Fool going over the wall, looking for something. A teleport coming in as well. They're just trying to spook him off of it. But CJ will have a lot of damage. Here they go. They find a little bit of damage right here. Nice from the Amumu to actually pick it up. Katarina's going to pick up 1 kill. Can Katarina go in and find any more? She could be in trouble. Nice dodge of the stun. Gets back to her team in time. And Sensei Randals making a case here in game 2. 7-8, but 2 drags in their pocket.
Yeah, we're keep seeing these Katarina kills, and it's only pushing her further. You are going to see that she is going to go Shadow Flame first item. That could be the difference between, you know, one-shotting Tristana and not. Realistically, that's a really good item for Katarina right now. So I will be impressed to see how it goes.
Gonna be very interesting to see how these team fights start to play out. Now that we've seen a couple go the way of Sensei Randals here, and we saw the very start of the game give a very big lead to Buttermilk Lifestyle, as Rel had that massive 4-man stun. Now we've seen the other support, the Mighty Fool, come up, have a big 4-man stun with his ultimate around the grubs. So these supports playing really pivotal roles in these team fights.
This what I'm going to be interested to see is later in the game when Alawi's just kind of in a side lane. Who are they going to send up? You can send the Hui to kind of just wave clear as best as he can, but I don't think this Ornn is the best answer for it.
I don't think so either. But he's going to start to stack a lot of armor. You still do have that Kaisa. She's already got a good amount of damage actually going her way. Up in CS. 2 kills, 5 assists here.
Yeah, you would love to see some of these. You would have loved to see some of these Amumu kills go over to the side of Kaisa, but this Frozen Heart from Amumu is gonna make him very, very, very difficult to kill, even as a support.
And the Egg Robber's not doing too bad. He's been shoved under tower basically the entire game. It's keeping relatively even in CS, only a couple waves down. Rel
This,
wants to fight too, man.
I
just wanna
know.
fight.
He
is
wants to go
lurking.
so bad. CJ Shroud is gonna. Oh, did someone flash?
Yeah, Kaisa flashed
Drops
away,
flash.
saw the Rel drop their E for that move speed. Maybe they got a hint or a sniff of that Lee Sin in the vicinity and just totally disengaged.
Yeah. I thought he was sending a message, just flashing in front. He doesn't need it.
I don't even need it.
I think that's what's
Just
going
flashy
on.
little play. Oh,
Yeah.
no name.
We-
Even in CS, by the way, with this Shen in the jungle. Picks up the Herald. Comes a big fight. Going in, doing a nice ultimate right there and a big double stun. Sonic Wave is going to connect, and the Resonating Strike come through too.
This is a really good trade if they can stay alive. You know, we got since our Randall's got the Rift Herald, we can look to put it mid, we can look to put it top.
Yeah,
Can I get some of these players into different lanes?
There's no Dragon up, so they can't cross-map trade here. Shen's just going into the red side. CJ predicts that's going to go into his. Start to take some things away. They did waste that flash a little bit with Drox, but they got a lot out when they came down bottom with CJ there, and they were able to take more out of it. Can they take top lane right here? Unknown Name's in the vicinity. So is Slothman.
I'm assuming we're just gonna see this Rift Herald drop. Maybe when this kind of wave goes down. But maybe we're just looking to put it mid as well. That was I actually would prefer it to be mid. I
Yeah.
think taking first tier 1. I think taking tier 1 mid. Maybe I don't know if this is a take or not, but I love taking tier 1 mid. I think it's the best tower to take.
It opens up the map very well. Shroud's taking a lot of damage right here too in response. Like the Egg Robber just doesn't care. Nice taunt right here in the mid lane, and they're gonna drop everything on Wei. He cannot move, but he is. Big shield. Slothman doesn't care about the big shield. They used a lot right there. Double ultimates. Here comes an... Oh, my goodness. The knockup does connect. Resonating Strike is going to go in as well, too. Good stand united from Shen, and they're going to follow it up with a massive taunt as well. Look at them just burn through the Buttermilk. Oh, my goodness. Check the expiration date. They're getting sent back to the fountain.
Oh my gosh. This was insane. This is going exactly how I wanted it to go. Super big engages. This Mighty Fool on this Amumu looks really, really good. Slothman showing that he has hands a little bit with this Katarina pick. We all kind of knew that he was. Fun fact about Slothman, he was a Riven one trick at one point.
And now he's got multiple tricks. One of them being this Katarina. Will those minions finish it off and take the tower? They
Oh,
do. It's a big take for them right here. It actually puts them 2K in the gold lead. 2 dragons
Yeah,
up.
and if you're Sensei Randalls, you just go ahead. I mean, you're on a bad timer. You can probably just look to either just give
Take
this
the
and look
gates.
somewhere else.
Take the gates.
Yeah.
Take the
Oh, the
gates. Fight them
gates.
all. Take the gates. Fight them all.
They
Actually,
do
on
have
course.
vision of this spotted out. Yep.
That means they're even more scared that they're all coming in here. They do trade mid back, which is really big. Curse of the Sad Mummy is not up. Slothman does have theirs. Old No Name doesn't care. He wants to go in. He's looking to go in. Can he go over the wall? He does. And now it's going to be a 50-50 because it starts to get burnt down and drops really low, but it's actually Lee Sin that's able to get it. Or he's going to have a massive ultimate, a 3-man knockup right there. But Kaisa on the back line with Katarina is doing so much damage. Shroud has to flash away to stay alive for a little bit longer. So does Egg Robber. They're looking for Slothman. He goes over the wall right there. Shen with a cheeky back. But Buttermilk got the dragon. That's the important thing.
Yeah, like what is going on exactly?
More fights
the
are
fear is
happening.
gonna miss.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He has ultimate. If Drox can't hit anything. Oh my god, look at the damage coming out from Katarina! Oh, the main carries here! It's so much! One more Q could do it! Can't find it though. You'll be marked, able to trade it back. Absolute Chad on this way here. But here he goes with a huge Q! Drox finds another! Drox finds another!
This guy, he wants more. Look at him. The Ornn is 1 HP. Gonna get away by the Arizona's Chinny Chin Chin. 60 health left after that Kaisa missile. Holy smokes, bro.
That was a wild fight, and this is what we thought was going to happen. Chat saying got karate. Well, unfortunately, Sensei Randalls don't got a Hex Drake Dragon, but man, this game is spicing up.
I also have a bear fact with Popo, but I actually am slightly prepared for this one. So I'm gonna say my favorite lore from League of Legends, like my favorite storyline, and it is Yasuo and Yon. I mean, that's just it's just the best. They have the best cinematic. They have the best cinematic. I don't know if you've watched the Yon one, but oh my gosh, is it so good.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a good choice. Starting to really go crazy on this Katarina. Look at that damage! And just absolutely gets all of the reset. Slothman is off to the races. This Katarina pick proving massive.
This is... Oh my gosh. This is exactly what I was talking about. We all have played against this moment where you're against Katarina. They have these like 4 or 5 kills, even if they have a lot of death, that they just absolutely like take over the game, start one-shotting people. I mean, like Tristana was gone in an instant. Burned ultimate, gone in an instant.
Got so much damage so quickly. Had her summoners up too on that. It just doesn't matter. It's 3 or 4 buttons and one of them is like double tap. It's so crazy to try to deal with it. Rel does have the tools too. Tristana does have the ultimate, could choose to deal with it, but it wasn't up there. Be up next time in order to save him.
This is, we're gonna see this wave held. Oh my gosh, Mighty Fool wants to go.
Hex
he does have, he has Curse of the Sad Mummy, so, you know, with this Katarina around, that's where, oh, we might see Lee Sin caught out here.
Flash forward, and Curse of the Sad Mummy dropped on the Lee Sin to catch him in spot, and now Katarina's ripping through the enemy team, but a massive Orn ultimate could save it. He doesn't reconnect. Stand United is going to keep Slothman alive. He misses the taunt, though. Shed can't find Dual Blades. This might actually spell trouble for Sensei Randals, as they need to start to back up. Slothman just is eyeballing, though.
If he turns, oh my gosh. Like, like me, I'm like solely watching Sloth in all of these fights, and I'm like clenched. My whole body is just clenched, waiting for something to happen.
To begin an instant, a massive taunt right there. As Drock's gonna drop some damage as well. Slothman just out of range to come in.
This is insane. Alawi's gonna take that bot tier 1. Once we start getting to these tier 1s, tier 2s, this is gonna be.
Bleed in chat saying he didn't miss the Ornal, he was just scared of Drox. Who isn't?
Yeah, true.
Scary, scary man.
How does it feel to be one of his deputies?
Feels wonderful.
Let's talk about that. Feels wonderful.
Yeah, it does feel wonderful. Feels bad that he's a cop, but you know, it is what it is. He probably gave you one of your many speeding tickets, by the way.
True, probably. You know what? Drox and I now have beef.
Fair enough.
We just have beef now.
Bear has beef
we are gonna. Yeah, this setup here for this dragon, this is really good. You know, you kind of want to be there first.
Shroud's gonna get some damage down.
See, this is what you can do on Alawi. This is what you can do on Alawi. It doesn't matter. You could just walk up, hit an E, and then like, whoa, everyone's gonna run away from you.
I know. Rel's basically out of the fight because of that. Chunked so low from it, and now
like, what are you gonna do?
Theirs. You run away.
Yeah, exactly. It's the only thing you can do.
He finds CJ. Amumu does connect the bandage toss, but that was just to deter him from going in. The second one is going to connect as well, and a massive Curse of the Sad Mummy. Slothman is off to the races, already has 1 down and gets the resets. Can they find another? That's 2. Katarina looking for the penta. Will they find it? No way. With a triple kill out of nowhere, taking down Sensei Randals. He says, I want the dojo for the Buttermilk people.
That was a really good Hui positioning. I feel like he got a really good ultimate off there. Kind of searching for this this pentakill. I am, you know, that's a really good sign. This game's gonna get a lot closer. You know, we're just down 2k gold. We're probably gonna see a tier 2 go down here with this Tristana and this bomb. So
yeah, and that's objective bounty gold going in their pockets, really leveling it up. Only 1k difference now. They find Tristana in time. Banish Shots might be enough. No. Is able to escape out of there. Baron is up. Soul is up in a little less than 4 minutes. These guys have 3 Drakes here. It could get really dangerous. I also think if, like, so much is on You'll Be Marked right now on this way. So much pressure. You have all of the gold for your team in these team fights. You're the one that's going to do so much damage here. He's sitting at almost 13k gold. The next closest is only 8k. Like, you have so much is on your back here. So your positioning matters a lot. If Slothman can grab you, if the Mighty Fool can grab him for Slothman, this stuff is explosive.
Yeah, I also want to just note that this Ornn does have to answer this Alawi, or Alawi's just going to take the whole base. That'll be inhib down. You know, the longer they take to start something up and do something, the more time that he's going to get by himself.
Yeah, just chunking him out by pulling that Spirit in. Making it hard, and oh my goodness, the ultimate coming out from both of them. Tristana has to jump to safety. Almost very detrimental for Tristana there. But now CJ coming around the back end looking for him. Drox could be in a bad place. A nice double taunt. Curse of the Sad Mummy getting dropped as well, but they don't have the damage with them, so they can't finish him off. Shroud setting up some death traps over here.
Yeah, just like, just not on the same page there for a second. I mean, the damage was topside. You just kind of had this Amumu and this Shen onto those 2 champions. It's onto the Lee Sin, into the Rel. This is basically just going to be a dance around Baron while the top laners, you know, just slap each other for a while in the bot side.
They're doing a good job going through and clearing out these boards together. They're looking for something, maybe. Maybe you want to start up the Baron. They just want to keep such good vision on it. The Egg Robber is not enjoying his time, I'll say that.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. You know, who's going to answer the Alawi? I think it should be Hui. One, he's really fed right now, so it's going to be, you know, you can answer that wave a little bit better. But this Ornn is just not going to have any fun.
Yeah, both of them have the teleport up. Either of them could choose to do it. Slothman also has to... Actually, all teleports are up in the game, so you can see some different rotations coming out very shortly if Hui does decide to go down there. That's a lot of damage coming out. You'll Be Marked, making his way over, actually standing on a ward.
This is just like where it gets scary, right? Like, they could start up the Baron. You're all bot side. You know, this is where, you know, this is where it matters, the positioning.
Yeah.
Hui should 100%, it looks like he is going to just 100%. Just kind of clear these waves, kind of use that QE to the best of his abilities, kind of farm against this
Yeah, and Alawi's
Alawi.
like, cool, so I'll go top now, and we'll get, or we'll look for the soul. Because now I want to be on the other side of the map. Actually, she's staying. Because she's not going to be going back, and just looking at the gold, she has 1,300 gold. She's staying for another wave, so it'd be important to go back.
We are going to see the Ornn item come out, Leandri's Lament, onto this way, you know, kind of upgrading his item. It could get scary if he can, you know, position well and kind of get all these, you know, these abilities from a long distance.
They have good setup right here, but Slothman could be in trouble. Nice bit of damage on a CJ. Oh, man, did they want that Rel to get a little bit closer. Here comes an ultimate actually from the Egg Robber. Starting the fight.
Really
nice bandage toss to stop him, and he has to flash away. They've got Ornn out of the fight a little bit, and his big ultimate is down. They might just look for him on the side here. He's a little bit alone. Nice knock up onto Katarina. Keeps him alive for a little bit longer, but she's probably going to run him down. She drops the ultimate, and she finishes him. It's now a 4v5. Buttermilk needs to find a way back into this pit here. They want to stop the soul from getting got. Lee Sin has a lot of ways in.
Where it's at. I mean, no Ornn, no Call of the Forge God. We are going to see the Mighty Fool. He does have Curse of the Sad Mummy here.
Shroud's dropping super low, and there's the Curse of the Sad Mummy onto 3 of them, and the whole fight is happening. A massive taunt from Shen's going to follow it up, and look at that damage from Slothman onto the back line. He picks up 3. Shroud is able to eventually get him, but my, oh my, massive play from the Mighty Fool.
Oh, Lee Smokes, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for your ears. I do get a little bit excited. That was insane. The 4-man Curse of the Sad Mummy ult. That was crazy. What a fantastic play.
Yeah, doing it all for his team. Slothman able to capitalize on it. Now has 15 kills underneath her belt. Just a massive engage.
This is insane. This is what you love to see. Just absolute fantastic League of Legends from both ends. This Hextech Soul being picked up is a little bit of a bummer for the side of Buttermilk. That's a really good drag to be had, especially on things like Kaisa and things like Katarina. So
Gonna be really tense here around this Baron. They are gonna have all 5 this time. Like they caught Ornn out. Ornn was out of position. They did a great job sending Katarina to go finish it off because she can get back to the fight quickly and she gets reset. So if she expends a lot, it's fine. She expends a lot, she gets the kill. Comes back to the fight. They have a great 5v4 and they crush it. Now all 5 are alive again, but this time they've got the soul.
yeah, and Popo redeeming Hunk Alert onto Mighty. He is the Hunk right now. He is this person to watch. This Katarina, setting up this Kaisa, allowing there's so much space to be taken.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a performance. 96 vision score from his as well. He's doing it all.
Really big moments here. Mighty Fool lurking around the corner as well. They do have some wards in there. They can see him. But Alawi's on that split push life. Not a Buttermilk lifestyle, split push lifestyle. Nice dodge. Good flash forward from Rel looking for it, but off man. Quick with the fingers.
Yeah, he's short. Oh, they're gonna stop
the
him.
teleport right here. This could be a massive fight that actually ends up brewing as Mighty Fool is looking for a curse. The Sad Mummy and finds another 3. Slothman is in and a massive ultimate's gonna not pick up any. Hang on. Now all the way in the back has to go Trox, and this could get different. Stand United's there, but a nice destruction.
Alawi's in the base. Alawi's in the base.
Alawi is in the base. Oldham just needs to stop backs if he can, because Dr. Shrouds is ripping through these guys here. Already takes 1 tower, looking for another. Is he going to be in trouble? Can he take that out?
He has to 1v9. Right here. This is his moment.
This is his moment. Is he going to drop that ultimate? I see it coming, and he's going absolutely crazy on these guys. He already takes out 1 of the ghosts. Can he finish any of these guys off? That's 1. He's looking for more. Look at this health. That's 2. He can't be stopped. It's 3. It's a solo triple kill in the base for Dr. Shrouds.
Oh my gosh. This is the type of moments that you love to see. The absolute performance that's going on right now. He is just going to take the base. I don't think this Ornn is the person to stop him.
Look at him heal. Look at him heal and go. But hang on. You'll be marked is up. You'll be marked can hang on to this game right here. Needs to find the damage onto them. Egg Robber super low. Needs to go back.
Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Buggle.
I know we said Mighty was the hunk, but I just witnessed something a little different right there.
Someone change it. This is what moments are made of. Can we have multiple? Can we just pick all 5 of them?
Listen, Buttermilk popped off in game 1, and game 2 it is Sensei Randal's turn to show him what they got.
I'm like dripping this. I need to turn a fan on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Get some ice cubes. Get some ice cubes. I'll protect them. I'll protect them.
I actually do have ice next to me.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Refocusing in. We have an open Nexus. There is an Alawi. We are going to see them kind of set up for this Baron. This Baron is make or break at this moment.
This is a tense game. Buttermilk winning game 1. Down in game 2 right now. Can they find a heroic moment? We've seen Hui do it already in one massive team fight. The big ultimate with the EQ, or rather the combos that he's got have been crazy, but he's got so much of his team's gold. He needs to be relevant in these fights. He's just dealing with these waves crashing in. Another one pulled back.
I'm like on the edge of my seat right now. I'm getting noise complaints from my parents. This is what this is about. This is what the LBLCS is for.
Noise complaints. Nice pull onto a big target right there. In his own amount. Baron is going to be there, so they're going to start to run it down the neck here in the mid lane. Dual Blades has to go back to pad. Very low right now. Way will be up. Katarina's not there. Has teleport available. River Shen has Stand United on the docket. They're just letting Shrouds kind of push in. Everybody's lurking and waiting on the side. He's starting
Dude,
to
he
really
has
rip
been
through.
he has been on the dot with these tentacle grabs. Sloth is gonna back here for his I think it was Seekers right there. Kind of look, maybe the Elder is just the fight that we need to take. You know, Baron can be pushed up, and then we're gonna see Alawi split pushing top. This is gonna be really hard, especially with how fed how ahead these two are on the bot lane. Mighty, of course, is playing very fantastic in this Drox and Sloth to follow what he's doing. It's gonna be really hard even when it's 4v5.
Yeah, there's wards in the base, so if this stops to go the other way too, we could see Alawi TP in to try to end, or just push it all the way through up in the top lane. Both these teams have a lot of respect for each other. This is going to be quite the dance around the dragon because Elder just spawned, and it's currently a 4v5. The guys who have Soul are down in numbers. Alawi still on the split push. All they need to do is stall. Here comes an ultimate from Ornn. Can they find Unknown? They can't find anybody. It's right in between, but Rel tries to engage onto Mighty Fool. A massive flash! 5-man curse the Sad Mummy. They're going to clean these guys up. Stand United on the Slothman. He gets into the backline. It looks like it's going to be milk for dinner because Buttermilk Lifestyle are getting ripped apart here.
Oh, and we see Alawi, you know, he's got two Supermans comes down. We're gonna get the kill onto You'll Be Mars. It is gonna be the clean ace. Oh my gosh.
Game
Buckleberry
2
Finn
was insane. This whole series is nuts. This series is batshit crazy.
I mean, we're seeing the Mighty Fool absolutely like put on like this MVP performance. You got 5-man, 4-man. He's just taking control of these fights, and it feels, oh my gosh, that was insane.
Listen, I'm gonna flame Mighty Fool a little bit because I need to. This guy never did that kind of stuff when he played with me. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know how all of a sudden he's getting, I don't know, and I quote other people, good at the game. I'm not saying that. That's a quote from other people about him. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, we are getting like tip-top, spectacular looks. I mean, he every time he engaged, it felt like it was like the perfect look. You know, they had those early skirmishes, but it was kind of going back and forth. But then he just decided to step up and kind of push it through. He said, "Everybody get on my back. I'll carry you guys to the finish line."
Yeah, I really like both of these teams a lot. This has been a really fun series so far. We're 2 games into it, and things are getting absolutely crazy with team compositions. We've seen K'Sante jungle. We've seen Shen jungle. What is Game 3 going to have? Who's going to jungle?
I don't know.
It could be any
I mean,
champion.
you have to like. I feel like he's going on League Twitter right now and just like jungle tier list, looking for the top one and be like, "Bam, this is perfect."
Oh my goodness. Going to be going into a Game 3. This time it's going to be Buttermilk that get side selection though. And now going into a Game 3. First 2 games, exact same first 6 bans, by the way. Same 3 and same 3 from both teams, both times, but they're on the same side. Are we going to see a change up in sides? Are we going to see a change up in anything?
I don't think if you're Buttermilk and if you're Sensei Reynolds, I don't think you change anything about the bans. You know, that kind of comp worked, but I feel like you can draft Buttermilk can probably have these answers to where that comp would the comp from Sensei Randall's would be harder to deal. It would be easier to deal with, and it'd be harder for them to kind of do those kind of things with this with what you can draft. I know they got a wide champ pool where they can have stuff available. I can imagine you want to ban the Alawi just because it is the pick. It is super good right now. He looked really good on it. And it kind of counters so what the Egg Robbers kind of got going on.
All right, I got to do 10 right now, and we're going to get invited to this next lobby that's going to be started up pretty soon. I'm going to drop this spec link in with you so you can do just in case it starts up while I'm gone during my 10. And we got to get you in here too.
I mean, holy smokes. Pull up this draft while we got going. And I will wait to be invited, but holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing I can't believe we're getting a third game of this series. First game was kind of crazy. Second game even crazier. It's second game blew the craziness out of the water. We're going insane. I'm going now. I have not won a Schmeckel bet in probably the last 8 games that I've watched. Probably further than that actually. So I'm actually gonna keep mine to myself just so I don't cast or curse any of you. But I am very excited to see these games played.
Oh my goodness. Look at those schmeckles being dished out. I'm so interested in people that were throwing down thousands upon thousands. How much do you have now? How much was given to you? Vega lost a big 30K chunk.
Yeah, that was people got to be rich.
Yeah.
You know, Vega's unfortunately gonna have to pick up a second job to kind of get those schmeckles back, but
Yeah, maybe
you
a
know
few
he'll
less
recover.
corianders tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta catch back up.
We'll
RK
have the
Waterski
budget.
got a bunch. How many schmeckles did you get, RK Waterski? You got a bunch. Are they switching sides? They are switching sides.
Yes, they are switching sides.
So Buttermilk
100K
favoring the blue.
plus, he said.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I've never seen that
my
number before.
goodness. Stop. That is preposterous. That's so much from that freaking play. Oh my goodness. You know, people high bet on Sensei Randall's game 1. Didn't pay out. Didn't pay out well. Went the other way. Went to the 19% that put Schmeckles down on Buttermilk. Game 2 is pretty even. Still in favor of Sensei Randall's. Went their way. Bigger payout. 258,000 Schmeckles there. Going to be loading into Game 3 in just a little bit. Let's see what they draft. Are you changing anything with these side changes? Are you thinking, who do you think you give full counter to on the side of Sensei Randall's?
I think you should just give it to Dr. Shroud. He's been showing that he's pretty proficient into this matchup. I mean, he looks like he feels good in the matchup against the Egg Robber. It's kind of seeming like Dr. Shroud has picks to answer what the Egg Robber wants to play. You know, they ban away the Mordekaiser. He picks the Shens. He picks the Orns. And it seems like Dr. Shroud just has the answers.
Yeah, and we are starting up draft, and I got to go get some more water while we're starting up draft because I need a break for a second. I'm going to leave draft to you. I'm going to leave all the reactions to you.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay, I appreciate that. All right, everybody. I'm going to highlight that Buggle is short as much as I love him and that he is gone and I can make fun of him at. We are going to see somewhat kind of the same bans. We're going to see the Ezreal taken away. We're going to see the Mordekaiser taken away. That makes me think the Mumu ban, as it is deserved, the Mighty Fool showing a performance last game. Those 4-mans was 5-mans. He looks like he took control of these games. I'd imagine we just see the Vibe ban come out once again. Yes, that is what's going to happen. This Ezreal, this Mumu, I'd imagine you could see the Alawi ban, but I don't think they're too worried about it. We are going to see the Katarina ban. Take that away from Slothman. Don't want him to show off his hands too much. He was the man with 6 or 7 hands last game. And taking away the Azir. Sensei Randall's not wavering from this, from these ban states. We are going to see the Viego first pick from Buttermilk Lifestyle. That's a good takeaway. You know, it's probably all no names best champion. He's just going to take it away. We are gonna see. I wonder what they're thinking. Probably is right now. They kind of want a team fight. You don't want those Viegos to get those resets. We are gonna see this Kaisa pick again. Drox looked really good on it. It looked like you can kind of draft whatever around Kaisa. She can kind of do it all. So we want to see. I'll be excited to see what we can have for this pairing.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I don't want to like put it out into the air too early.
Yep.
But could we see Lissandra support?
We could.
We could. It is on the table.
Okay, here's things we could see support. Ahri, LeBlanc, Lissandra, and I could keep going, but technically I'd end up naming every single champion. Mighty plays everything support. Also, we just saw his engage game is on point. He's now got a point and click if that is on him, and they can still flex it mid. So this is a really strong thing about their drafting abilities. Like, remember when I said they play every champion in all of the roles? They really, really do that. The one thing you can say true is that Kai'Sa, very likely going to Drox. Played a great game 2 on it.
This is where we're going to see the Zyra-Khan come out. Really good into this Lissandra. Kind of, I think they'll opt into the cleanse. I think you can cleanse Lissandra ult. And then, you have I forget what it's called. I think it's called Feather Dance, but kind of get out of the sticky situations. Verja says he has insight. He knows exactly where the Lissandra is going, and it is not support.
If it's the Lissandra jungle, I'm losing my mind, by the way.
See, I still am not sure. This could be Poppy top.
But to be fair, really it could be Kai'Sa jungle. We don't know. No one can predict what Sensei Randal's is doing. It's not possible to predict them.
I really like this Poppy pickup. I think you can put the support, jungle or top as well. So I'm still not sure. It also could be a good pairing with Kai'Sa. You kind of get that single target damage. We are going to see this Malphite ban kind of protect this Kai'Sa.
Yeah, Malphite was taken off the table last time, and they picked the Alawi, so this time they're like, yeah, that's not going to happen again. We're getting rid of it immediately.
Leah ban, also really good.
Yeah, strong. Poppy does want to dash. Kai'Sa does want to dash. And we know that Marco on that, super good. The Robot Man, thanks for the sub.
Yeah.
Also, the chance does lick toes. You're right.
Agreed.
Feel free to talk about that as loudly and as often as you want.
That was what I was excited to see, actually. This Akali ban kind of puts a bummer on what I wanted to see. I did want to see Akali R5.
It's really smart to ban it when they're on red side because Dr. Shrouds, who has played so much of it and knows the champion so well, can tell you whether or not it's good. Like, I see all other 9 champions. I can tell you whether or not it's going to be a difference maker this game. So it's a great ban takeaway. Like, not even on the table. Not even up for discussion if it's good or not. We're not playing against it.
Still don't know. I still have no idea. That could be jungle. That could be mid. Shit, it could be top. I don't know, man. And I'm getting... I'm still...
Lissandra, Poppy, one of those could be top. Nico could be...
Verge's saying that we've already seen the top pick, and if he's hinting that this is Lissandra top, I will be astounded.
Ahri. It's Ahri, not Nico. Ahri, not Nico. Nico disabled for LBLCS, and it's going to be Ahri instead of Nico. So, remember when I said things that could go support? Uh-huh.
I'm seeing the vision now. I'm seeing it. I'm assuming this was gonna be Nico support. It is unfortunately disabled because of that W bug. Maokai, Malzahar. We did talk about the You'll Be Mars Malzahar.
It's Hui. The Nico pick put everybody 30 seconds behind. This draft looks a little funky. I'm going to talk about exactly what every champion is in a second here. It is just the Nico and Malzahar that are wrong. It's Ahri and Hui. So Hui on Buttermilk, Ahri on Sensei Randals. Here's the one thing I will commend. I'm actually going to switch over chats. I'm going to wait for this.
Did you see the last pick?
It's Gwen.
Okay.
I'm going to switch. I just want people to see, like, this chat they had was, like, super respectful. It was a really good, like, example of 2 captains. Actually, not even just people talking. Like, different people being like, hey, isn't that not allowed? Oh, we forgot it's Ahri. And then them giving them 30 seconds to pick. Just really good sportsmanship from these guys. Ends up being Gwen last. So we'll wait a little bit on this Schmeckel bet. I don't want to put people under the pressure before you can see the whole thing. And we'll give you guys a little bit more time to
There we go.
see it all.
I also have a bear fact from Popoba.
Yep.
I'm gonna say my favorite soft drink, which is now it's very controversial. I am a fan of Dr. Pepper, but I've for the past like 2 years I've been on such a large Sprite kick that
Okay.
I have to say it's Sprite now.
I don't drink soft drinks.
You don't drink soft. You only drink hard drinks.
I drink
We know.
I drink two things: water and milk, baby. Milk, buttermilk. Shout out! Goals! I'm in game 3 here. Oh, and corianders. Gotta have corianders. And
I love it.
Don't stop sponsoring us just because I forgot to say you.
Yeah, please, coriander.
Coriander, we need all your schmeckles. Otherwise, we can't feed the constant economy.
Exactly. This this is just absolutely. What did you end up seeing the Katarina band? I mean, same band from the side of Sensei Randall's, and then they kind of opted into this Mumu Katarina pick, and then they took away the Viego.
Yeah, so it's going to be the Gwen into the Maokai in the top lane. Once you guys see where most of these champions are going to go, I'm actually really going to wait until, like, Lysandra comes out, and then we can have a real good conversation about where things are. Because Lysandra, Ahri, either of those could be mid or support. For all I know, Lysandra could be jungle. I'm going to keep my mouth shut, okay?
This is
Poppy jungle.
okay. We are Poppy jungle, so we're like 2 steps closer to knowing where this Lysandra and knowing where this Arya is. I'm
People
kind
calling
of
list
one.
support. People are calling list support in chat. Gonna find out. It could be. It could also be. I've seen Mighty play Ahri support, and I've listened to him beg me to pick it for him before in a draft. So, oh god, the suspense building of not locking this in quickly. Oh, it's eating it. Oh, it is gonna be Ahri mid. It's gonna be Lysandra in the support position. Good call, Detective. I should have trusted Detective Purple. Detective.
Good. I'm excited to see it. I think that's. I mean, he's realistically playing the same champion as he was last game, just like a different font.
Yeah, blue.
Just a different font.
Blue instead of off green.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now that we know where the champions are going, I'll throw a game 3 in here. This time, pay attention, because blue, team 1 this time, is going to be Buttermilk. And team 2 is going to be Sensei Randall's. Don't bet your schmeckles in the wrong spot. I can't help you once you do that.
Yeah, we will not.
Oh, shit. It says it wrong on the bottom. Don't look at the bottom. Close your eyes.
What is it? Where?
On the bottom of their screen is the wrong thing. Close your eyes. I told them to. Blue side is Gillis.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah,
I was still
side.
confused. I was still confused of what was happening. Now 52K already on to Sensei Randall's in the Schmeckle betting.
Oh my goodness. It is going crazy so fast.
Can we beat last game's betting?
I will throw it out there. I got it. Okay, by the way, just throw 10 into. Okay, well, now the pot's changing a little bit. Some thousands are getting thrown around real quick.
I know. I'm going to sit here and snipe and take the better odds. I'm going to be honest.
It's a fair strategy. It's a good schmeckle
Once it happens, I know. I'm just going to I'm going to go all in with me and my 324 schmeckles. And I'm going to, I'm going to call it there to whatever has the better odds.
I am going to call Mighty Fool the hunk for this game 3. Got it last game. It's going to carry over after those Amumu ults. Stay the hunk until he's replaced. And I want chat to replace it with the most deserving the first 15 minutes here. Put my schmeckles down right now.
I'm watching right now. I watch you. Schmeckles down. Oh, I saw it.
It's a lot of stuff riding on this one. Sensei Randals did not win their week 1 game. Buttermilk Lifestyle. Did you play against them week 1, or did you play against them next week?
Oh, no. They lost their week 1, though.
They lost their week 1. So both these guys fishing for that first series win. I know Sensei Randals lost 2-1 in their first week, so they do have 2 game wins already, but they need to get a series win.
And, of course, looking to see who's going to join myself in the O2 slot. It's unlucky. We'll get them next week, guys. Whoever it is going to be at the end of this, you'll be joining High Alert. You know, great company down there. We do have cookies in the O2 slot. So
I'm glad Ram Cannon enjoyed that. Someone you don't know played on my team with Drox, with the Mighty Fool last season. And he goes, I can't bet against my former teammate. And I just replied, I can. And I showed that I did. Put all my Schmeckles down on the other side. Here's the thing, someone. Either they win, and that's great. It's so great that they won. Or they don't, and I get a bunch of Schmeckles. It's a win-win. Okay?
exactly. We're thinking bigger.
Yeah. Game 1, Dual Blades was like 15-0. Like unstoppable ADC, absolutely crazy. Game 2, we had a massive Amumu who was just ready to play for his team nonstop. Everything's been happening down in the bot lane, but the one thing that's also been tried and true is up in the top lane, Dr. Shrouds has had the number of the Egg Robber both times. Interested to see how these cross-map lanes are going to go in Game 3. We got 36-ish seconds before we get in there.
I am so excited. I'm trying to get all the nervousness, not nervousness, but like excitement out of my body.
Do I know how to?
So that I'm not how.
You gotta like squeeze your body really tight. Maybe
Yeah?
like get a real bear. Maybe you get a real bear, give you a real bear hug. Yeah, cut it right down.
Cut it right down, dude. I don't think just as besides the point and on the topic of bears, but do you know how bad I want to pet a bear? Just like any bear.
How bad do you want to pet a bear?
Pet.
Have
Like
you seen
I
a
want to
shaved
pet
bear?
a shade bear?
Shaved. Have you seen a shaved bear before?
Oh, I have seen a shaved bear.
Dude, what a sight. By the way, if you haven't seen a shaved bear, quickly Google shaved bear, then come back in the chat and tell me what you thought.
It's kind of like when you're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and the Hellhounds pop up. It's kind of like the same feeling. Are you in this game?
I am in this game. I'm at second 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. Hopefully my internet won't go out, so I have to find you.
If it does, it does.
If
Don't
it
overthink
does,
it, don't
it does.
underthink
Yeah,
it, you know? If it does, it does.
Yeah. If it does, it does. You're right. Now this is a game I've been playing, just watching games. Who wins the skin side? Who wins? Who has the better skins?
I mean, Lollipoppy for me just straight up takes the cake, like full stop. If you got that skin, you're cooking on all cylinders here. But man, I don't know.
I'm going to quickly appreciate. Are these the same Zyra Khan skins? I think so. And then plus Dissonance of Pentacle Viego is my favorite Viego skin. So I'm actually going to take the opposite.
Okay. I disagree with you, and I'm angry about it, but I accept that you think the opposite.
Minions have spawned.
It's like you and I, beef. Me and Drox have beef. Got beef with everybody.
Reminder that this is for all of the cookies.
Yep, all of them. All the coriander beers, all
the
of them.
schmeckles.
All the schmeckles.
All the ideas of
all the
currency
fame.
you put in your head.
Yeah, all the fame, all the glory, all the pills.
God, what important things we have here at LBLCS.
I'm not even gonna answer that.
What is this?
Someone? I don't even want to look at that.
That was fun. I liked it a lot. Yeah, you're never gonna increase my height. I stay pocket size, bud. Deal with it. But yeah, I think me and you staying next to each other would be really fun. Nice knock up right here. Good early engage.
What'd you say?
I think me and you standing next to each other would be really fun.
Yeah. How tall are you?
Not tall. Think of a height.
Not tall?
Think of a number.
I mean, I know
Think of
like
a
Let's
size.
Force big thing. Let's Force big thing is that you're short, so I'm gonna go like, I don't know, like 5'4".
Smaller.
Smaller?
I'm like 2 feet 1
5'2"?
inch.
2 feet 1 inch? Holy smokes!
Yeah, and I don't
bro.
even have that 1 inch. That's just
don't
me.
even have
That's
it?
me tippy toeing.
Yeah, they let you have it. You're so short that the DMV was like, yeah, we'll let him have it.
Just give him the inch, guys. Come on. He's making such a big fight. My voice gets all high pitched too. Hey, come on, guys. I swear
Yeah,
to
you're
God,
right- you're
I'm 2 feet 1 inch.
I swear to God. That's what it says on your dating profile. Wait, you have a girl. That's what it did say on your dating profile.
That's how I got her.
Yeah. That 1 inch really said it all. A pretty tame game so far.
Yeah.
We're not really seeing much action.
A little bit of fighting down in the
Wow.
bot lane, but Lissandra's actually making a move.
My cat just jumped over on my mouse and just like I couldn't see for
Makes
about
sense, it is a
13
cat.
seconds.
Mighty Fool, looking for it, can't find the W in range, but was very close. As Drox is now solo down here, knows he can't step
Another
up.
friend.
Panther 553212, thank you so much for being the newest investor. Also, there's like 55,000 people named Panther on Twitch. That's crazy.
Holy smokes. That is a shout out. He that's a high alert player, high alert henchman player Panther is. So shout out that guy.
Nice.
Repping the
Ripping
team.
the Panthers.
Yep, repping the pants. Well, kind of repping.
Wait, that actually counters that so hard. The Mighty Fool's W grounds for Khan. That is wild.
I actually didn't know how that interaction was gonna go. Like, what was the? We are gonna see like the scuttle battle, but it looks like they're just gonna back up. You know, they had the first move. It's on that.
Yeah. CJ is gonna get the double scuttle here.
Oh. I don't want to say that he missed the Q. He was averting it to a different path. I don't know if you saw that.
He was mind gaming him right there.
Yep. He's mind gaming the scuttle.
Hard to do.
Yeah, the scuttle's a rock.
Scuttle's got faster fingers than me. if I'm
Unwavering.
honest.
Yeah. He's got
And
at
he's
least
taller.
diamond 2
Never
movement.
underestimate the
He's
power
got- that's
of the
true.
scout's
Spin Money,
code.
thank you for subbing with Prime, my dude. Welcome to the Denny's as Dr. Shroud's going to drop that ghost up in the top lane, chase him down. Down in the bot lane, there could be some action too, though. Why did we see this? They burned another sum up in the top lane, maybe because there could be a kill. They're going all in right here. But CJ also in the vicinity. The exhaust going to be dropped down onto him. There's the cleanse to get away. Oh, no name going to get rooted up. Going to take a lot of damage. Has to flash to safety. The ignite ticking down on him. But he will get out alive.
I mean, this is exactly what we saw the first game. We're gonna see a lot of prio into these bot lanes. CJ and Old No Name want to, you know, kind of get down here to get bot ahead. That's what's been winning the games for both of these teams. You know, the first game we saw the Jinx get ahead. Second game we saw Mighty and
Burning
we
the
are gonna see
flash at Dual Blades, and CJ hasn't left. Nice flash away from Drox as well, and here comes Viego down to the bot lane. Just give him the pressure. Let them farm with safety here.
Yeah, that is gonna put CJ on kind of a weird timer. You know, Old No Name's gonna kind of go into this top side and be able, you know, be there, get his top side farm, and maybe get some grubs done. But yeah, all in all, not too bad.
And looking good. Dr. Shroud's up a whole level here. Can really bother the egg robber. Just zone him off of this wave. We know Viego is just bottom. There's no pressure to get him off here. Look at a quick gold spread.
Gold spread, money spread.
Spread of the money. By the way, another shout out to Zin Money. Who just
Holy
subscribed.
smokes!
Remember to go around back. Tell Todd you get your free pancakes.
This is very slow compared to the second game, and even the first game. It was kind of slow. I feel like we saw a little more action around this time. Around these first grubs.
This
so.
game 3, neither of these guys have won a series yet. There's so much pressure on making a mistake
Another
or stepping
friend.
out of place here.
I know they're sweating. Like I can see the beads of sweat, to be honest, from both of these teams.
Richard Arlison 3. Is that like based off of Charlison, the soccer player? Because if so, interesting. If your name's Richard, pretty good. Pretty good name, Mr. 3. Thank you for the
Mr.
follow. Thank you for the follow.
Poa also giving a bear fact. My favorite sport is basketball. My favorite basketball team is the Milwaukee Bucks. And my favorite player is Kobe Bryant. So
There you go. That was
There
three.
you go.
That was a 3-for-1, dude.
yeah, I know.
Talk about
I'm giving
cashing in.
Popoba has been cashing him out, so I thought I'd give him a little bit of a deal.
Yeah. Buy 8, get 3 free at the end.
Yep, exactly.
We marked really good damage on this Slothman right there.
I'm actually like, I know Hui is like this new champion, and I don't know if he takes hands or not, but it seems like he does. There's so many buttons.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, it's really about the same amount of buttons as everybody else, but yeah, no, it's still interesting.
Not really. I mean, he's got like Q, 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 W, Q, E, W, Q, W, 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 E,
The
E, Q, E,
combinations
W,
are there.
E, E.
You were
There's so
just
many
doing,
more
that was,
buttons.
by the way, great rendition of you saying all of the different combinations. That was very good.
Thanks. I didn't even add R into there.
No, you were keeping it fresh.
I know. This is...
Dr. Shroud's getting a big CS lead. He's gonna crash
Yeah.
a wave right now, though.
Rox is going to take this back. I am not sure what's going on so far.
Neither are they. They're kind of like, we're too scared to do something. There's also nothing. No one's playing silly enough for something to open up. We tried to go aggressive down bottom a couple times. We had Poppy and Viego strobe at the same time. They kind of stopped each other from being successful. So, maybe waiting for some summoners. Maybe waiting for ults down bottom.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we are going to see this sit. Oh, my.
Mighty Fool has more brains than I knew he had.
That is an insane interaction. I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to go in, and then it was just cut short.
Nice all engage, and they should be able to take down Drox, but he actually uses his ultimate. Can he get completely out of here? He can. He survives. Great heal, great ultimate, create the distance, and stay alive. He's chugging those pots. Big wave coming underneath tower. Mighty Fool should hit level 6 here. Trying to stall it out for him.
Yeah, Hui or Viego's not necessarily around, so we won't get to see this dive. And still, at the end of the day, nothing has happened. Poppy is on his way, though. Old no name.
Yeah, and here they go. They're going to look for it. Can they find it? Mighty Fool staying alive for a little bit longer. Might have to use it on herself. Actually dodged it right there.
Oh, it doesn't cancel?
No, it does not. They find one. They're going to look for the other, and Drox picks up a kill. Oh, No Name picks up a kill, and that's first blood for Sensei, Randals, and more.
If there's a High Alert member in chat right now, please write this down. Lysandra counters Zyra Khan. Please and thank you. We will be noting that for later. That isn't... I didn't think the... I didn't know it did cancel. Or it canceled it. And it gets refreshed.
This is so bizarre. Only Mighty would know this. Oh yeah, I played every champion support 100 times, so let me tell you right now, Lysandra's the one you want, Desire Rakan. Like, what?
Like what is this angle? I'm serious. If you don't see us pulling this out, I don't know what to say.
Loki
This
writes
is
it down.
actually-
Loki writes it down. Calls it out.
Thank you, Loki. This is craziness. Are we gonna see the Scruffle? Looks like a lot of teams are here. Rakan is here. Lysandra's here. Everybody wants to come hang out.
Oh, Mighty's playing it in the LBLCS this year. Mr. Richard Arlson. First grubs were already picked up, I believe, by Old No Name here.
Oh, this is a funny story while I have some little time. But my cat won't leave me alone until I feed him, and so I'm gonna have to take a second because he's currently rubbing his
Feed your
face
cat, give him
all
some
over me.
corianders.
Okay, that's gotta be PETA. If you're listening, I'm not feeding my cat corianders.
Wave picks up the first, and Shrouds goes in up on the top lane. Oh, No Name looking for a fight, though. CJ in the back of the pit could be in a lot of trouble. They're looking for a nice flash away. Trying to stop him, but the Hui damage is massive. Lysandra's going to have to drop the ultimate on themselves to stay alive. And there's a nice stun to try to keep Slothman in this fight right here. Mighty Fool also dropping low. Gets stunned up. He should be the one that gets taken down, and he does. Now he gets taken over, and they can lock some people up and start to take them down. Charm does connect, but Slothman has to flash away. Isn't killed quite yet. Oh, Hue finds it. Nice knockup to Omlinium, going back in, trying to find a little bit more damage. The Q is going to be enough. Nice flash out of there, dodging the Viego ultimate. Ignite doesn't finish off Omlinium. This is a wild game. Only 3-3 right now. Big fights happening.
Fantastic look back. I've still yet to feed my cat because I just put this food in another location, but I did get to catch that fight. What an absolute snipe by You'll Be Marked right there with the Hue QW is what I want to say.
Some combination.
Look, the next time we cast together, Virgo, I'm going to promise.
You're gonna master Hue at that point.
I am going to know all the names of Hue, the Hue abilities.
Yeah, this is the Hue.
This is the Hue indeed.
Versia says you're right. Versia can't lie. They're not allowed
For real.
to. Looking at where the kills got dropped, this Poppy is going to be pretty big in these fights. Has the shutdown gold onto them right now. 400 gold up on this Viego. Hue.
Yeah, we are. Hue kind of leading the charge into gold right now. Oh, actually, Poppy and Kaisa are. But, you know, he's going to opt into the Seraphs, which kind of keeps him from, you know, gives him a little more survivability when it comes to, you know, Gwen, just throwing needles at him.
Yeah, because it is going to get pretty rough pretty quickly, this Gwen. Up a lot of CS right now against this Maokai. Just so annoying to deal with.
Yeah, Egg Robber, Egg Robber's going to need a couple corianders after this series today. It feels like Dr. Shroud's not been nice.
Yeah, I love that he also throws the 10 emo every single time anyone shows up in his lane. He is relentless with it.
You know, you gotta flex it off, you know. We are gonna see this Rift Dragon trade, or I think Rift trade. No dragon. There is no dragon up.
Gooblade's gotta be careful because Lissandra point and click R is gonna hold her in place for a lot of Kaisa follow-up damage. Herald picked up by the side of Buttermilk. Can they look to do something explosive with it? Bot lane under a lot of pressure because Rakan had roamed all the way up, and Slothman is actually now down here in the bot lane. It's spotted out. Dr. Shroud still being a bully. And first tower of the game going the way of Sensei Randal's. Game 1, banger. Game 2, banger. Game 3, we know it's getting late at night, so we want to make sure it's not too much of a banger. We don't want your cortisol levels too high. We want to make sure it's a real calm game here at the LBLCS. We want you guys to get some sleep tonight. Looking for Dr. Shrouds right now. He might be getting put to sleep. This could be a big fight up here. Good ultimate, though, staying alive. You'll Be Marked also has started to roam here. Not going to be enough. Just the ghost burned.
I feel like every time we see... just to, like, shout out to Buttermilk real quick. Feel like every time we see Viego go bot or top or something, You'll Be Marked is, like, always there.
Yeah. Their mid-jungle coordination is on point this entire time. CJ and Marco have been crushing it. Mighty Fool getting stunned up, could be underneath some trouble. Has to just ult himself to stay alive, as now other people are coming in from the other side. They don't even need it. The damage from this Viego is massive.
You know, this is, you know, it's unlucky that's what the case is, that gets caught right there. Looks like this tier 1 mid will be going down with this Rift Herald. Ult used by Hue. Will we get to see another charge?
Yeah,
Didn't mess it up, so yes, we will.
Actually gonna smite it and drop him underneath tower. Pretty funny. Good use of the smite right there.
Honestly, if Old No Name like baited that to where he was closer, holy smokes, think about it.
Yeah, it could have been absolutely wild. Just like another frame or two closer. Could have looked for a stun on him. Didn't want that damage to go off. I want to just remind everybody at home, up in the top left, it's going to look like it's another Mountain Drake spawning, but as you can clearly see, it's Chemtech Drake.
It is the Chemtech Dragon. I am a big fan of the funny fruits and vegetables that lay around the rift when Chemtech rolls around.
It's fun that the map changes. I agree. I like all the changes that the map has. Shroud's up about 30 CS, just shoving wave after wave. Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of gonna see. It's kind of like the same position as. It's not as terrible as Alawi. Obviously, Gwen wants to fight a little bit more, but like, who's gonna answer Gwen at the end of this game when they're split pushing? I mean, this is a dead even game. Only about a 100 gold lead, 200 gold lead.
They're gonna look for Wei right now, and they lock him up. They're going to take him down. Rock's picking up all of that gold for himself, and now the rest of the team trying to fight. Teleport coming in. It looks like the egg robber is going to join. He's gonna drop that ultimate to try to chase these guys down. Diego is pretty big.
Now, if you're Sensei Randals, you can just kind of play this a little slow. Kind of let this Gwen take over. Doesn't have TP, so it's still just going to be this 44.
Poppy could choose to separate these guys if they're able to, and they are going to knock a couple people back, and now they have a massive advantage in this fight. It's a 2v4. Sensei Randall is going to start running through these guys. They pick up one. The other two have taken up last go to get back over. Mighty Fool going in, but a massive ultimate from Zaya. CJ is going to pick up one with his team. They're going to look for another. Teleport coming in. Hwei is spawned. He's going to rejoin this fight, but Ari picks up another kill. 6-1 so far. Massive two-man knockup. Rakan gonna help make sure Hwei picks up Drox right there, but this whole time Gwen has been split pushing. This whole time they've been taking more in the top lane. All No Name alive. He is the one that has Smite. They have to take him out if they want to have a chance to grab this one. And they're looking for a fight.
This is, yeah, Mighty's already up. He's already on the walk back. Someone needs to come into this Gwen. He is gonna get this T2. And walk away. He has a lot of gold.
Slothman looking for it. Can they find the CC? Q doesn't connect now. They're going to go all the way in. They actually pick up the kill. Just Wei left. As Zaya and Ari trade respectfully for each other. Mighty Fool finds him. He's going to go in. He's down several levels, but Old No Name going to help out. Do they have the damage to finish him off, or can Wei turn it? No, they cannot. Old No Name picks up his third kill of the game. They're looking for their first dragon of the game, but guess who's back? CJ has spawned. He's all the way here.
Yeah, we're just going to wait for Drox to get here as Dr. Shrouded is going to take this T1 mid. He is going to have a lot of gold at the end of this. He is probably going to go down, which is fine. No, I don't think you're too mad.
No way.
Oh my.
His team's right here.
He's got the safety.
Throws up the tent again. Sensei Randall's macroed that like mad lads.
That was an absolute tragedy. Gwen is gonna have so much gold. We're gonna almost see, she went from like probably tied with Maokai. She's at 7k gold right now.
Oh my
Spent
God.
it all, almost close, almost bought the full Nashor's Tooth. Is gonna look for it in base, gonna finish it. I believe that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, holy smokes, dude.
Oh my God.
And also Drox picking up multiple kills that last time. That crazy fight. That was the longest dragon fight I've ever seen.
And that's exactly what Sensei Randalls wanted. They wanted a super long dragon fight. They wanted to stall it out. They wanted Gwen to take everything that she could, and she did. 3 towers taken for that Gwen during that time. Multiple people respawning and then teleporting back to the fight and then dying again. That fight was crazy long.
It could have been like, I mean, I was expecting like a hexakill, heptakill. I thought we could go crazy.
I think if they were trying, they couldn't have done it as well as they did. Just happened to organically fall that way, and got the arms bearing up.
This Gwen's gonna be a problem in the side lane. I think it's gotten to the point where you're gonna have to send multiple. There's no way that Egg Robber can stick around and just, to even match this. I mean, he's just going to end up taking T2. He's going to get no value out of this Maokai pick, trying to peel for his team. It's a problem right now.
It's because Ram's a little rascal, Verja, just so you know. You ever think Ram's not a rascal? You're wrong. Ram's a little rascal.
We are going to see this Viego come down. We are set up around Baron, though.
They started it.
Yeah?
They started with intention to do it, or at least pull people to stop them. Shroud's doing a lot of damage now. Just chomping away constantly at the Egg Robber. Might be getting pulled off Baron as the 4R going in. Mighty Fool has to drop the ultimate on himself. He could be in a massive amount of trouble. Old Name doesn't get his ultimate off, and they can't grab anybody.
That's a really big pick. Old No Name should have this Poppy R back shortly here. Kind of help out. It will keep. I believe this Poppy ult will keep them off the Baron eventually.
They could look to re-engage here. They do have 3 alive. 2 of them are big damage dealers. Shrouds can still be causing some amount of mayhem down in the bot lane, but Maokai's pretty big now too. Look how tanky he is, but look how fast he gets shredded. Dr. Shroud's doing so much damage up here. There's a big fight going on. His old No Name tried to re-engage underneath this Baron.
I mean, Mighty Fool is walking back now. We did burn ultimate. Gwen's gonna take it back
they
here.
Find the stun.
Oh.
They find the rest of the damage to
close.
finish him off. He's super low. A massive charm going to connect, and they do find Rakan. Charging
Now, once again, the channel's there, but Poppy ult is still. We still have it.
Yep. Nice block right there, stops the stun. They're looking for the re-engage. Lissandra's gonna take that, but she does have ultimate for herself. Try to let the team to get in here. Gwen is actually teleporting. She's behind them right now, and she's got a great flank. She's going all in. You'll be Mark could be next. Lissandra's already out of this fight. Really good fear right there. Has to flash over the wall to stay alive. Dual Blades could be the next target. Go to ultimate to stay alive for a little bit longer. Huge feather pull as well, but You'll be Marked is already out of the fight. Gwen has 1 kill. Ari finds another. All the way into the back line. Drox goes. He's gonna find a kill for himself. He's gonna find 2. And that's going to be almost a full ace for Sensei Randals. They're going to turn their sights towards Baron.
I mean, these guys look phenomenal. They kind of had that rough first game, but this games 2 and 3, they have looked phenomenal. Drox is going absolutely nuclear. You know, Dr. Shroud, he's been playing well every game. I'm astonished, impressed. It's like it's season 4 all over again.
I really like that. The teams have been somewhat unconventional from Sensei Randals too. The one couple things I'm taking away, because you were talking about how you're playing in Buttermilk next way. Quay on You'll Be Marked, scary dude. Without
100%.
that flank in that fight from Gwen coming in at the right time to force him to flash, to go all in on him. I mean, she was blowing everything to get to him. If you don't get to him in those fights, he's going to carry them through those fights. Super important what Dr. Shrouds did in that one.
Yeah, it's just have an amazing look. We're gonna see this drag come back around. We're not gonna stop. You know, we saw this prolonged Baron fight, this prolonged drag, this last prolonged drag fight. We are gonna see just more and more action come out.
Looking for a re-engage. Mighty Fool has that ultimate available, can go into base some stuff. Gwen again with the 30-yard flank. Trying to find something. Slothman looking for a charm, can't connect it. Dragon gonna get started up. Gwen going to start to come in. She's getting pinged out right now. You'll Be Marked could be in a really troublesome position as they're going all in with their front line. They're turning back to the other ones. They just get to peel Viego because Dr. Shroud shows their face for a second. Now the rest of the fight is going to happen. A massive catch from the Mighty Fool onto Rakan, but it doesn't matter. Ari's taken out of the fight immediately. Drox has to get the nice big shield right there. They're going to trade a couple of back. Lissandra picks up the dragon, and the rest of the fight keeps going. Can Dr. Shroud find another kill? Look at him chew through the ADCs in the back line. Those flanks matter so much.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is just the power of the Gwen when she can, you know, she got all those towers top lane during those fights, got the tower mid and lived. She's going to be a problem. When she shows her face, it's going to be hard. We kind of saw, you know, it felt like Buttermilk was not on the same page there for a second. Egg Robber decided to drop the ult onto the 4-man, and Viego decided to go, but the team decided to go for Dr. Shroud and on this Gwen once again.
Mighty did get the drag there. This passive.
Yeah, once again, this tier 2, that's another 700 gold. This Gwen has almost 1,800 gold just sitting in the pocket. She is going to opt in for what looks like Shadow Flame. Kind of just chilling out in base. Oh, actually gonna opt into Death Cap. It was.
Well, she's struggling. She's struggling. This is like when you're like
She's making
shopping
a decision.
online. This is literally shopping online, and Shrouds is struggling.
Oh, is gonna opt into the death cap is what it looks like.
Just gonna get a bunch of AP here.
Yep, the most AP they can get. She is really close to that death cap, by the way. We are about 500 gold away. All right, if you're Buttermilk, what do you do? What do you do to get back into the, get into the pace of this game?
Keep calm. You got the first 2 dragons. That's really important. You should know you're down money right now. The score is 19-11. They have way more towers than you. It's 6-1 right now in towers. That's all information they have. They can just look at the board, right? You should know that you're down in money. You need to be smart about where Gwen is at all times. You can't get caught in a flank like that. And you got to find something like this right here. Massive damage coming out onto that Ahri and going onto someone important. This Xayah needs to be doing the same amount of damage as Hui. They need to pull him in 2 directions when these team fights happen.
Agreed. I mean, talk about exactly what they need to do. Literally speaking it into existence, pretty much. Egg Robber is gonna have a hard time with this Gwen trying to protect this inhib.
Yeah, it's
but
not
does
an
have
easy task.
Now the Hollow Radiance angle here is actually huge. I don't know if you know what it does, but when you do damage, when you kill minions, a burst of energy goes out and you do more damage. So it's actually very proficient in wave clear. It could be the answer to kind of halting this Gwen push, kind of pushing out the wave, so maybe you can find a TP angle and kind of meet up with your team.
Actually, Poppy's down there roaming. Might be looking for serious pick or flank. Maybe just getting some deep vision. Poppy channeling back right now. Baron spawning in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Dragon in a little more than 1 minute and 30.
I just want to highlight, pretty much all sums are up. Everybody's got sums on Buttermilk. We're just missing the Drock Slash on the other side. Everybody's got... It's going to be an all-out brawl. No, everybody's got everything.
Poppy still deathless. Isa, only 1. Of course, the Mighty Fool has 6. What a chump.
What a chump, indeed.
He's been my support for many different seasons. Played really phenomenally in game 2 and 3. Game 1 was rough, but so far so good in game 3 here. He needs to be that big to go in. Sensei Randals need to keeping this pressure up. Don't let these guys get back in the game. Slothman takes the blast cone over. They are gonna look for it though. More people converging. Shroud's gotta be careful.
Yeah, they're all kind of around. We kind of see this Lysandra and this Poppy heading down. But Gwen obviously really scary. It's probably better to just kind of disengage.
Things for the Baron.
We do have more vision on the side of Buttermilk here on this Baron side. You know, they break this far side alteration and, you know, it could look scary.
Yeah, they are gonna choose to go engage on these guys 4v4. Oh, No Name has that ultimate, could choose to use it here. Is gonna just start to channel and it actually finds Viego.
Oh.
They're gonna turn right onto Baron. Can they finish up this Baron before Viego has time to come back here? Lysandra taking a lot of damage, doesn't have ultimate for themselves. They get taken down.
Oh.
Huey steals Baron. No Name misses the smite and Huey steals Baron. Massive here for Buttermilk lifestyle, but Gwen still pushing. The back does finish for Maokai. Hang on, Milk Enjoyers, because your Captain Hui might be keeping you in this game right now. Dr. Shroud ripping through Maokai. You gotta send someone else back. This guy wants him. He's gonna take him out of the game right here. The Ghost is so much speed, enough Q damage, and he's got him. Rakan's not who you want back there. He's gonna take this inhib right now as well, create a lot of space for Sensei Randals to play in. Can't take them all down. No Alawi this time though.
Yeah, that's a really... Now, this is the position that you want to be in with Buttermilk. You have a little bit of momentum with this, you know, Xayah picked up the 600 gold, you picked up the Baron. You know, it went from probably around a 7k gold flip to about 4k. We could see the push back into it.
Yeah. So tricky. So tricky in these ones. The third dragon, while that was happening, was picked up by Sensei Randall, so now they are on Soul Point. They just need one more, and it will be really hard to CC. We have so much extra tenacity, 24 total extra tenacity. Mighty Fool has to flash away, taking a lot of pressure though. That's a flash ultimate from Rakan.
Yeah, just kind of looking to force that pick. I don't blame him. That's kind of the positions that you want to look for.
Yeah.
It's unlucky that he didn't get it. He even was late on the route with that, so we could see some, some big plays. I'm excited. Yeah, you gotta take these coin flips when you're kind of behind.
Yeah,
we've kind of see it worked out a little bit when it comes to Buttermilk. Someone does need to enter this bot and top wave here. Yeah, I mean that's the trade-off with it when you steal Baron like that. The waves may not be in your favor, but at least you can defend, kind of extend this game, kind of look to get gold into places where it could be. I mean, this Xayah's on 4 items.
Yeah, this Xayah is getting to a really healthy spot. We were talking about needing kills on her, making sure she could do the same amount of damage that Hwei is going to be able to actually pop out in this one. And they finally got there with these 4 completed items, so keep your eyes on them. Kai'Sa's in that very similar position too, though. I mean, Kai'Sa's massive right now. I mean, yeah, Kai'Sa. Drox on this Kai'Sa is absolutely huge. Get a good rotation of damage off.
Yeah, we are going to see them opting to send this Xayah bot, just kind of farm up, maybe get another component in. But right now, Xayah could look to, like, really pump out that damage. Kind of look like to 1v9 if you can get the peel going on. Let the Hwei kind of do his thing. I mean,
you guys are shooting against a team that has Baron. Oh, nice dodge right there. Using the Poppy W to stay alive. Good amount of damage on the Drox, though. Hwei with these abilities, man.
Yeah, this is what you're just kind of looking for. This is the dance back and forth that we're going to see. Old No Name going to take some poke there from the Hwei. Not going to lose any health, though, because of that Gimmick Record Shield. We're probably not going to see much until about this next dragon fight.
Hey, itty bitty Banshee. Got Milk. Milk's in a tough spot right now. They got their back against the wall. Can they pull it together?
I can just imagine, like, Itty Bitty Banshee and Verja, just like, or not Verja. I don't know why I said that. The Vega kind of sitting together.
Scandalous.
The Vega sitting together, and they're just like, I can see Vega like balled up in a ball. Got his milk glass. He's ready. He's wanting it.
Come on, guys. Got his butters. Got his milk. Liquid smooth. That Vega sultry voice too. This game matters so much for both of these teams. Either of these teams has won a series yet. It'll mean so much to them. Game 3 of a slugfest of a series. We've seen Game 1 and Game 2 kind of go lopsided, but Game 3 is relatively even. And Sensei Randals finish it out. They've got this dragon in a minute that's going to give them soul. And Inhib's going to respawn soon. Send picture. Send picture in chat cracks me up here. Send picture. Send milk.
Send milk.
Send milk. I always put milk in my coriander.
I am like so nervous right now. Like there's stuff going on right now that I just like, whew, I'm so pumped to see this end of this game.
Both teams are too. They've got that high, their vital signs are off the charts. High blood pressure. Cortisol levels going crazy, heart rate's through the roof. Can't slip up now. One mistake could be the whole game. Old No Name clearing out some wards, some vision with his teammates. Gwen still on that obnoxious split push.
Yeah, we're gonna see them go for soul here. This will make or break these games. You know, Gwen
they're looking for it. Can they find it? Not gonna take it in. Gwen doing a lot of damage after this. Maokai.
Chemtech Soul could be really dangerous. You know, you get that extra damage when you're low.
Yeah. Tenacity.
They might not. Yeah, they might not get low, but.
Hwei still looking for that steal. Can't grab it, but now look at the response. They should be able to grab Viego. He's able to flash away, but Shrouds is on his way. They don't find the stun against Soul, but they do find the knockup. Looking for the damage. They're going all the way in, but Gwen on the backside taking a lot in response. Ooh. The A-Grabber picks up back. Nice use of the blast cone to create some distance there. 1-for-1 as Gwen and Viego both get taken out in this fight.
I'm telling you, this Gwen got the, or not Gwen, this Xayah got the free hit a little bit, kind of shred through the Gwen on the other side.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the high key, the target. We are gonna look to posture for the Baron while this Gwen is down. You've got 40 seconds to make the play that you want.
Yeah, Baron is up. Importantly, too, your inhibitor down bot lane is back up. You have a window of opportunity here. You're going to choose to take it, or you're going to choose to relax, refocus, figure out what you want to do next. These moments of high communication are super important.
Yeah, and I just want to highlight quickly the vision battle that's been going on. I feel like both teams are warding. It's like just back and forth, just breaking each other's wards, just pushing into jungle fast 5. I know, dude. 154 and 135. These guys are going crazy.
As they are both posturing for this Baron. Soul is picked up.
Like, literally, look at, they're fighting for who got it? Who got the scuttle crab?
Blue.
It is blue side.
I didn't even know.
Oh,
I didn't even know until.
I didn't know. It was so close. I mean, this is what you kind of, if you're on Sensei Randals, you kind of want to wait for Drox and Sonya timer to be back up just in case.
Yeah, if no, like, apparent pick presents itself, you do need to wait for those timers to have everything that you need to win these, or at least wait for Gwen to get in a really solid position here.
Kind of getting spicy. Holy smokes.
Trying to find damage onto the right people. Dr. Shroud shoving in. No tower here, so can just go freak hit on this inhibitor if they get there. Everything building up to this moment. Everything comes down to this. Can they find the engage? Mighty Fool just trying to deter them. Way's
I don't
shield
even know what to
broken.
say at this point.
Way's Banshee shield is broken. Has to back fully up. Be safe. And almost in a bad spot, this Viego.
Yeah, if you're on Sensei Randals, now's not the bad time to look. Gwen kind of has a move on the Maokai. It's kind of closer, but you know, just gonna hang around bot, just keep shoving, keep this, you know, this annoying split push keep going. Egg Robber's gonna look up, kind of closer vision in his top jungle, or this bot side jungle.
Yeah, they see Gwen's back down bot there. You see him pinging him out. Red pinging to just start up Baron, maybe try to pull them in, force them to fight if Gwen has that split. Trying to be the little maniacs that they are. Nice again, Banshee down on You'll Be Marked. Can they choose to go in? Oh no name setting up the blocks. They back out as a team together. This dance is quite the tango. Remember that it takes two, but they only need to find one. Drox is godlike. He picks up that kill onto Rakan. And now Buttermilk are in some trouble because Shrouds is ripping through the Egg Robber. Onto the inhib. Everybody alive for Sensei Randall. Still no Rakan to engage. Mighty Fool has to drop the ultimate on himself. Charm doesn't connect, but a nice exhaust right there might just help them win this fight. Good use of grabbing that Lissandra. Can they finish him off and kill him? They can't. Slothman picks that one up. Now Drox trying to trade damage. Great dodge right there from Drox. Huge ultimate play, and that play might have just won them the game because they take out Xayah, and Sensei Randall can look to end this one if they can find Baron, if they can find more people.
Wave's just not in a favorable position. They probably will opt in to go for the Baron here.
Uh-oh. Which way can he even go at this point? Everybody chasing him down. It looks like it's going to be his life, but there's a blast cone. He just needs to get the right side of it. He cannot do it. Baron available for Sensei Randalls now. Game is not over.
Yeah, you kind of have this this lull time where they're on different timers. You know, that Hui going down right there, 50 seconds left. And that's just kind of how it's gonna go. I mean, they're gonna do the Baron. It's gonna be hard to stop this Gwen from split pushing.
They grab the Baron. Elder's up in a minute 25. Shroud's trying to push through the mid lane. Is gonna get double teamed here. Knocked up and CC'd a lot, and Viego is on his way. Shrouds does not have Ghost available. Can he get out of this one? He cannot. So Shrouds down for a period of time is massive. Inhib down for a period of time is massive.
Oh yeah, we are gonna see this Gwen down for a lot of this time. Now is the time to look if you're Buttermilk Lifestyle. Elder's coming up. You know, you get these on these odd timers. This is the time to do it. You know, 41 minutes into this game. This is the stuff you live for.
Yeah, full build on some of these people already. looking at this Kaisa. Ari can find a charm. If Mighty Fool can find some CC, if Buttermilk are out of position, they will pay the price for it. Now they're trying to go all the way in right now. They do find a little bit of CC onto them in response, but this fight is massive. Diego's already out of it. He gets taken down. Drox going absolutely legendary. This Kaisa play is massive, but look at the Mighty Fool go in. The hunk of the series finds another one as Slothman rips through the back line too. Good dashes around, and you'll be marked. Can't get taken out. Yes, he can. Shrouds has teleported in, and I don't even think they want the Elder. They just want the Nexus. They want to take it in 3. A valiant effort. Can the Egg Robber hang on to anything at this point?
Now, this would be a Herculean defense by the Egg Robber here. It looks like we're going to see possibly just them.
Ultimate getting dropped out, and all the damage is coming down. Waves are finally here, so they can totally push underneath the towers. And Sensei Randals look like they're going to take this series in 3 games. Just one more tree to knock down. One more giant man. Don't even need to. The Nexus is theirs, and Sensei Randals get their first win of the season.
Holy smokes, what a crazy, fantastic series. Sensei Randall's pulling through after that harsh game 1. Buttermilk Lifestyle kind of looked really good. They looked really good through all 3 games. You know, they showed that they're fantastic with these team plays in this vision game that they play. I mean, they looked fantastic.
I mean, I'm going to highlight a couple of really important players, I think, for Buttermilk Lifestyle. You'll be marked on that way in the mid lane. He played it. They lost, but he looks so good and so scary. And Sensei Randals knew he was a massive problem. And big shout out, too, to Dual Blades. Game 1, like 15-0 on the Jinx. Game 2 and 3, they figured him out a little bit. They were able to shut him down with those unique picks. The Lissandra bot to counter the Xayah Rakan is nutty. We saw some really interesting combination plays with all of it. Drox popping off in games 2 and 3 as well. And big shout out to Dr. Shrouds across the entire series. Definitely was able to create hell for the Egg Robber in the top lane.
Yeah, I mean, I love this. I love both of these teams. I think both of them showed exactly what they're good at. You know, Buttermilk Lifestyle going to show that they're super, super refined. You know, they play well. They play the game well. Play it how it should be, and then you have Sensei Randals who come in and just try to mess everything up possible with these picks. This Katarina, this Shen jungle, Lissandra support. I mean, these picks are just like what you want to see.
Yeah, they keep you on your toes. They put you in a position where you can't really predict what's going to happen next. Something we were reiterating during those drafts of Game 2 and 3. Even Game 1, we knew that when we saw K'Sante locked in, me and you had the feeling that it was going to be jungle. It's really, really crazy when a team can't be predicted, and these guys are really difficult to predict. I think Buttermilk Lifestyle, if they keep playing like this, though, they're going to see some really good results soon, too. Game 1 was a stomp fest from them.
Absolutely. I mean, like once they get into these positions where they get leads, it looks like they capitalize on them so hard and so well that it seems impossible once they get those little leads, and you're like, oh man, it feels close, but it feels like they're just dominating us anyway.
Yeah, guys, that is going to be it for us here at the LBLCS, so thank you so much for watching. Bear is going to, because he's such a nice guy, give us one more really important Bear fact before we leave.
Okay, so my really important Bear fact is going to be my favorite Pokemon.
Ooh.
I'm going with my favorite Pokemon. Ooh. My favorite Pokemon, I'm going to give you 2. My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur, and my other favorite is Snorlax.
2 really good choices. Nice job. Nice job, Bear. I'm surprised you didn't go like a bear Pokemon though. Like Ursaring, right?
But that one's kind of lame, you know. Snorlax is close.
True. Unfortunately, guys, it's a little too late for me to do an interview. I appreciate everybody so much. I'll interview all 5 of the people that won that game at a later date in their life.